All right, David Bucky, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go, brother.
Fucking do it.
Let's get out there.
Yes. Yeah.
I miss all that bit at the start when we go live. Hail, hail, everybody in the comments. How you doing?
Yeah, man.
Welcome to Watch Along. We killed Gav. Just feeling that way tonight.
Murdered him.
He was here. If
Had to
anybody
stab
comes
him.
up looking like him, he's a lookalike.
We were
How's
kind
everybody
of
doing?
yes. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button, everybody. What is going on? Obviously, big match today. Are we feeling super confident? What's your predictions for the scores? Hail, hail. Craig, we've got Christophe, ale, our main man in France. Tom Mack, what's going on? Everybody, Michael Ross. We've already got a pretty active board here, so welcome to the Drinkalong. And not getting paid by Jameson and their dirty cannibal money just yet, but we're getting there.
Hello, everybody. I found it actually quite an interestingly quiet day. A quiet day in our WhatsApp groups.
Yeah.
Not just ours. Most of the WhatsApp groups I've been in, very quiet. I'm just wondering why. Is that a sign of things to come? What's going on? Is everybody just busy traveling? It's that time of year. We were winning, the game we were playing to win the league. Everything was busy. Today was a fairly subdued day. That's not Gav, whoever you think.
Yeah, no. Gav got murdered earlier tonight, man. I got a flight down there.
Michael Ross, I agree. It is an absolute belter this season. Is my favourite top ever. Absolutely.
David, we can hear your TV or whatever.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Maybe done this.
I got something a little bit going here. Yeah, got a little thing going on.
Hope it goes.
Turn it down. Yeah.
Oh, my glasses.
That's not you, Gav. It's not Gav. It's not Gav.
Where did you put them?
This is what Gav looks like. I'll have to go away and come back.
Classic.
This is one of my favourite seasons as well, and I actually was in Scotland for this particular season. It was Brendan's first time around as well. I had some absolutely handsome people like Stuart Armstrong and others in the team at that time. I'm just looking at Callum McGregor's face there. What a close-up. He looks totally determined. I'm in for this. Let's start with our predictions. I'll go on what I said on the podcast on Thursday. I'm going 6-1. I think we're going to do them. I'm not moving from that prediction until I'm proven wrong, which is often the case in my life. Aye, 6-1. I got it right last previous weekend. I said 3-2 and I was right. So
we were both right. Yeah. No, it was right on the money. Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's gonna be 4-0, 4-1. I'm gonna go 4-1. We always give up an obligatory goal somewhere. And it's gonna be stupid. So
by the way, Kaiser's coming on and
Snappy
coming on shortly.
I thought Brian was coming as well. Is Brian not coming?
Brian is coming, but Kaiser teased his haircut, didn't he?
Yeah. We've got a
reveal.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. So I guess do we need a drum roll here or what's going on?
What's Michael Ross talking about? See, Sean Maloney has gone for the Gav look.
Sean Maloney grew up in the town of Miri, just along the coast from me.
That's why I introduced that. And in fact, the previous Kuala Lumpur CSC was called the Sean Maloney.
Was it?
It was called Sean Maloney CSC.
Sean Maloney was always kind of a personal favorite of mine. Breaking into that team. It's such a young boy. Amazing.
Smart, a very smart guy as well. Articulate.
Yeah.
A lot of time for him.
Yeah, Rogers, McGregor, Calmac, they both got fire in their eyes right now. This is
So,
are we ready to see Kaiser's dramatic new haircut?
Yeah, do we need to add some kind of drum roll or
I'm not sure.
You can do one.
There he is. Oh.
Yo!
Oh,
He's going for the Bernabeu.
I got the Brenda bow.
Very good. You really did. That's amazing.
All for viewers. I told you. If Celtic win today, the boys need to get the gav.
Well done. Well done. That's amazing. Show us it again. Show us it again. Oh, look at that. That's hilarious.
You are a fucking maniac.
My barber was howling today. Let's go. The Brenda bow for a Celtic world. That's for the victory today, legends. Let's go.
You're getting a lot of love.
Gaze, you're getting tons of love.
I promised a Celtic world. When you promise something on the internet, you got to do it.
You are a man. Well,
how did you get? Tell us the story about getting your haircut. Did you bring the video to the hairdresser and say, "Do this"?
I actually just took a screenshot of the image that we used on the stream, and I just said to my barber, just change it a little bit, bro. And he had the green paint for the pitch. Obviously, it's off season, so we don't have the lines put in right now. You know what I mean? It's no astroturf. We left the pitch growing. We put the stands in. We got the yellow on, the green on. We got it done. We got it all done for the legends. It's all decked out for the cup final.
And how long is it going to stay green for? Did he tell you?
It washes out, bro. I can wash it out. I'm sorry, the back it's getting squashed because of the headphones. You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
How many people died? How many people died on your head because of your headphones? I mean, you know, you just squashed the whole stand, man. I can't believe you did it either.
I've got wireless headphones, Daniel, but they're not working, bro. So I'm having to use these. I'm in 1980s mode with one hand in the headphones. It's like Band-Aid. It's like Band-Aid. Use our legends in the chat. You inspired me. I promised when Gav brought up the haircut that if Celtic won the league, I would get the haircut. There's my man, Scottishcup. Let's go, legend. Welcome in.
Aye. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I promised, you know what I mean? I would get the haircut, Daniel. You were here. Brian also, he promised he would get the gav.
Well, Kaiser, I was maybe half here. Maybe like 60%.
I understand, Daniel. I fully understand.
That's incredible. Well done, Kaiser.
Speaking of being partially here, boys, here we go. I'm on the hoops. Let's go.
Let's go, man. The hoops. The refereeing consortium.
The camera.
The refereeing consortium of the Orange Order. You know what I mean?
The screenshot. Too late, David.
Screenshot.
Jesus, took forever.
You know what I was trying to do? I was trying to write down a wee message from Craig Young because all I missed the comment where he said his wee cousin's married to Sean Maloney, and I need to do that.
Yeah.
Well, she. Let's go.
Just go back to the comment. There you go. See, that's what I was doing. I was concentrating on the people most important. No, you, Gav.
No, you, Gav.
How dare you? You fuck.
All right. Anyways,
you drunk already? Talking to me like that?
Handsome people. Look at the beautiful, beautiful people of the crowd.
What did you just call my pint?
Slancha.
That's slanderous.
Well, pass on a message to him that Borneo loves him. This is Gavin Borneo, up the road from where he was brought up. Craig. Oh, there you go there.
See?
Yeah. Tell him there's a guy who does a Celtic podcast who lives in Kotakainabalu. He won't believe you.
Let's go, Craig, bro.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I had to get this Gav. I went out for this haircut today, and obviously I live at Ibrox, bro. So I went to the barbers just along the street, along Copeland Road. That's my barbers, Copeland Road. So I had to come out, and all the Walter statue lovers were there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Admiring the new haircut.
Right, we're about to get going here.
We're underway here.
Place looks amazing.
Foggy pitch. From all the flares.
Foggy dew.
It's not foggy. It's smoky. A traditional Scottish Cup final kickoff between the old firm rivals, man.
And that's it.
They're always doing the big pyros at either end, and it just what is what happened?
There's no such thing as the old firm. The old firm died. It's the Glarby. It's a Glasgow derby.
Why does it just sit on the level of the pitch? Like once
Because
you do,
because the smoke is hotter than the atmosphere in Scotland, even when it's a sunny day, Daniel. You know what I mean?
Okay, so how many seconds are we on? I'm on 20.
I just
51.
kicked off.
1 minute 16. 1 minute 20,
Jesus.
rather.
On Celtic TV or
Celtic
No.
TV, I just kicked
an
off.
alternative?
No,
Oh,
an
wow.
alternative. But I do pay
I
my
might-
money for Celtic TV.
Yes,
just so
I know, me
everybody's
too.
clear.
Me too.
We pay for
I'm gonna
Celtic
open them
TV,
both.
everyone.
I've got a Fire
Support
Stick,
the
David. I don't pay for naff all.
Although I
I
must
also have a
be,
Fire Stick, but I do subscribe to Celtic TV just to support the club. As well as this isn't a rip-off. This is from shop itself.
I'm a little bit behind live on Celtic TV. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm at like a minute 3, minute 5.
Well,
Yeah,
I
we just
refuse
let
to
it
be
roll
lost.
as it goes. You know what I mean? It's all we can do.
We can never sync up anyways. Everybody's internet is different.
I don't see we don't need to in this. It's just relax. Let everybody do. Craig York's going to pass on the next time of the family. Craig, honestly, that would be brilliant. Let them know. Let them know there was a Sean Maloney
Brilliant, Craig. That's good.
supporters club, which is now Kuala Lumpur. I hope he doesn't mind the name change, but he ignored all of our letters. Whenever. But anyway,
Big up,
he's
big
a
up
legend.
to big up to Brian Hughes, Shinsuke Danamora.
Lads,
Nice
don't
call,
piss
baby.
around.
Fairly open game so far, but certainly
Ooh.
Celtic driving forward.
Ah,
Trying to already got a lot of rhythm. There seems some reasonable passing going on as long as they settle into this game.
Oh, Jesus.
Well,
Who was that?
What I was thinking here was we can either let the person who's
Taylor
furthest
or
ahead
Jesus.
in the game, as in David, let us know what's
That
going
was
on,
awful.
or we can let the person who's furthest behind fill us in on what, you know what I mean, David, and then we can react to what they're saying. I just
Well,
don't know
what we
what's
can
the
do is
best way
give
to
some
do it.
general commentary, and you guys catch up. I don't know. Gav prefers not.
There's
nothing
fuck all
to
you
be
can
said.
do about it.
yeah. There's nothing we can do. I mean, if you're in for the
I like
watch along, there's
Drinkalong,
gonna
Gav.
be
I like the way he's
there's
just
gonna be a
like,
lack of
fuck all
sync.
we can do about it.
There's
Never
no, I've
mind.
tried every which way, but, you can't stop people reacting to goals and things.
And why would
Yeah.
you if you want to watch a game and be into it?
Exactly, bro, exactly.
Right. So one of the things we want to just a reminder to everybody is if we don't see a Celtic World flag with Brian, I'm going to be so pissed off at my cousin for not organising that because I just organised all of their flags for them, and I'm not taking them. Gary, if you're
Let's
watching,
go, well, then, AJ.
I'm not taking your flags down next week unless you get a Celtic World.
Come
with
on,
Brian
lads.
McLeod.
Oh, lads. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh. Sorry, I shouldn't be reacting to that. Do you all know what I was reacting to?
Jizz in my pants.
Yeah, I've got 4 minutes 19.
I got 3:31.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just
We've
behind Gav.
We've looked sharp in attack.
Oh.
We've had a couple of nice
Oh.
moves, man.
I'm reacting to what Gav's seen there.
Who-
AJ busting through.
Well, there's a lot of decent play from Celtic so far.
Yeah,
Although they
Long
look
balls from Rangers.
long balls from Rangers. Although Scales fairly early on punted a ball up, and I was like, "Good." I think we should never ignore the
No one is
possibility of
offside
using
there.
that.
That's a bad call for VAR. No one is offside. James Forrest is looking directly along the line. He just did not look offside.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on, you fuckers.
Very much Route 1 hoofball from Rangers. As we've seen, that long diagonal employed as usual. Celtic just playing through them here, playing the football.
Scrappy
Love
in
that about
midfield,
Celtic.
isn't it?
He's not offside there either.
I know, Daniel, he's no way he was offside, bro.
No fucking way,
Here we
man.
go.
Get up.
Go
Oh,
on.
come on, you.
Some fairly excellent play. Pearson play from Celtic so far.
We
Cutting
look,
through
yeah,
midfield.
Snappy
Yeah.
tackles in
Yeah.
midfield, though.
Very good.
snappy
Celtic
tackles
so
in
far.
midfield. I mean, sharp, complex
Great.
passing. It's been good. The ball
Oh,
movement.
beautiful ball for
Excellent.
Hatate.
I mean, obviously they're coming
Almeida
forward,
loses
trying their
his
best.
footing.
But so far, we've managed things.
I'd
Yeah,
like
we
to give
look
a
at
shout
this.
out. Okay, one at a time, lads. Shout
I
out
want
to
no gap.
Patrick Hughes, Brian's son who scored today. There you go.
Yeah,
Well
yeah.
done, Patrick. I hope you're
Shout
not
out,
watching
Patrick.
this yourself, Patrick, and listening to all this bad language. And
Brian, I hope you didn't like put your
X-rated
son through
material.
a Faces of Death marathon this weekend. You know that's wrong. He might sounds like he's a little too young.
I'm trying to sort something out for that cousin of mine who's asking for the link, and he wants it to his phone. Now, Cav, do I send him the
YouTube link.
Yeah,
wait a
Link
minute,
to share.
Link
to share.
share. No. This is for Jerry to come into the studio. The
Oh,
first
Jerry
time.
has the link. It's in the Celtic World chat.
I know, but because he's,
Well, it's link to join then.
I'm going to link to join. Give me a second, then I'm going to do that for him.
It's only been
He's
a
asking-
season.
Dangerous corner
Yeah,
kick there
these
just
two
on my
terms.
screen, right across the area.
I have sent him link to join. Can I just wee quiet period. I want to shout out to my nephew Mark, who's in Phuket. He's at the Celtic bar in Phuket right now. Say hello to Declan, everybody Declan Newell, who runs that bar. Gav, he wants to come on the show, talk about the bar. So
Okay.
I'll talk to him about all of that. We'll get some video and stuff from my nephew. But it's his 40th. So Mark, if you see this, happy 40th, big man. You're a legend.
excellent. Excellent. We're what's going on here, man?
Sorry, we're just giving David some quiet time there.
Yeah.
Congratulations, David, to your nephew, bro, on your 40th birthday. Is that your
I
nephew?
just got back on the headphones.
I meant quiet time in the game, no quiet time from yous.
Did they?
Hey,
Did they
just give
fucking,
you a chance, bro. Sorry,
they-
just give you a
did
chance
they-
to do your shout
did
out.
they fucking score?
No, but it's
No,
my
no,
nephew's 40th. At
I
least
just
I
ran to
did
the
that.
restroom. I'm like,
Happy
did they
birthday.
score? Like,
Mark, he's in Perth. He's a
Happy
legend.
birthday, Mark. Legend. There you go. Legend of Perth.
There you go. Legend from the guy who actually gives it. Legend.
oh,
Legend for the guy with a football stadium for a haircut. There you go. Doesn't get any better than that.
Someone in the comments saying we should have scored by now 3-0. I reckon there's
yeah,
every
we should be
chance we should have
3-0
taken.
up by now. Yeah, if anybody was
Very
taking a
sharp.
punt on David's prediction, yeah, we should be.
It's just like an old school Rangers Celtic game. It's a bit of a midfield scrap for the first 10 minutes, you know.
It always is, Gav.
Not always, not this season.
These games are always won and lost in midfield. Callum McGregor is absolutely on fire.
How is that last play a goal kick? I mean, honestly, what's
But the
happening?
play
I mean,
from 3 minutes ago? Yeah, I don't know.
Jesus.
Gav's a savage today. Yeah, Daniel, know how my stream's always behind Jules, Daniel? Yeah.
I mean, you know.
I love being ahead. I love being ahead. It's amazing. Being behind is absolutely awful.
9 minutes,
Nah.
39. Gav, you must be
Behind.
almost tied with me.
Behind is the true spice.
Yes, I'm exactly the same as you.
There you
Me and you,
go.
Daniel. I'm at 9 minutes 23, Daniel.
I'm at 9.
Anyway, hello to everyone in the chat. Pam's in town. Christoph.
Yo, legends, welcome in.
Paul McCallum.
Yeah, Pam. My Irish
Michael Ross. Patrick
my
McLaughlin.
Irish tutor.
Craig Young.
Dear Jude,
Everyone
Pam.
new, make sure you're smashing that like
Jude.
and subscribe. Get involved with the
Pam.
Celtic world.
Pam, when are you
You
coming on?
remembered. Somebody always says, doesn't say that last time.
Pam needs to
Okay.
come on the show. Pam is amazing. But it's
Fast
so
one.
early. It's so early. She lives in New York. She's got to be busy, you know. But anyways,
Is she?
Pam.
I never knew that of Pam.
Yeah, Pam's in New York.
I'm ruining my stadium. Jeez, oh. we've took down the Copeland rear stand. No. Oh, I'm on a Jamaican would be nice. Yes. Whatever they are, I'm on them.
Ah,
I smoke rollies, bro. If that's what you're talking about, what I'm smoking, I smoke roll-ups.
Oh man,
No, G.
I always do that when I'm in Europe, man. It's too much.
We had one of the presenters with the New York Fenians in Ashton Lane yesterday.
Oh, hell yeah.
Presenters.
Yep.
Aye, Jerry. What'd you call them? Panelists, presenters? What? Jerry was with the New York Fenians and Matt McGlone and...
Oh, one of our presenters was with a guy from New York Fenians, CSC.
Aye, because we were just talking about Pam being in
There,
New
Joe.
York.
Go on, Joe Hart. Yeah, big sexy manimal, you. Coming out and dominating your area like you're fucking 25. Keep Joe another year. What do you see this, Daniel?
Can we convince him? Yeah, what? You're like 30 seconds ahead of me. They're about to put in this free kick. These fucking banjos. What a bunch of idiots. Yeah, what a play.
We're kind of holding off of them when they have possession in their defence. Trying to build up. We're not pressing them hard enough at that point. The midfield has been fine. They've not threatened so much in front of our goal yet. But if we don't start pressing them much earlier, we're allowing them to build the play out.
I mean, on my screen...
I don't know.
We're 11 minutes into the game. Rangers are trying to build from the back. Rangers are
Correct.
not a team that play out from the back. They are absolutely atrocious.
They're not.
Well, yeah.
Route one.
Yeah, and the other thing is, I was listening to a lot of guys like kind of analyzing the last couple of Celtic Rangers matches, and like the overall vibe I get from neutrals or whatever Rangers supporters, Celtic supporters is like having the 10 against this midfield for Celtic, who are a little bit deeper seated, creates an automatic disadvantage once you're in midfield. You've got 2-on-3, and they're trying to live the dream, and like you can't get past it.
Bro, I mean, Brendanrodgers is ultra intelligent. He's going to recognise here that Rangers in this first half are trying to play out from the back, and they're not very good at it. Right, I just watched Jack Butland play a ball literally yards beside Dyson Maeda's feet. The stupidest thing I've ever seen playing out from the back. Brendan is going to force Celtic forward and crush up on this.
Well, that's what I think.
Man on for fuck. What you fucking...
Go on.
What the hell?
Gav. Anyways, Pam, do a watch along next season. Ooh, it'll be awesome.
Hell yeah.
I just, to your point, Kaiser, I'm surprised that we're not actually pressing them early enough.
They're in this game.
Because we are allowing them to play.
Look at Liam Scales. He's like fine Scalacci. Look at him go.
That's what
Look at him. Look at him, Gav, man. He's so majestic.
That's what I was reacting to a minute ago. It's man on.
But he needs to do something with that rather than just run the ball out.
He just won a throw-in. Beautiful play from Scales.
So I can certainly see stuff building from Celtic, but again, there's lots of...
too hectic.
The
game hasn't settled down yet.
No.
I think, right, initiating the high press, very much so, right? But see also the condensing that space, getting Brian at the top end of the pitch, it would not be a good idea. Because we're finding Matt O'Reilly finds that space at the edge of the box. He just coasts into it like a ghost. That's what we need.
Christoph, I'm sorry. I sent the missus for the messages. And this is pretty much what we get here. We don't have a great selection of beers. And if we do want that, we spend a fortune. We spend a fortune on beer here.
I'm going to initiate the Mexican wave in this.
Oh!
No, we've given them too much space, and I think we should. We are we're holding to our game, but I still feel as if we're giving too much of them. I think we have to react to the fact that they're playing out from the back. They're not very good at it. Just 5 minutes ago, I realised they're playing Cantwell, which is a great advantage to us because he's so pish. But
doesn't matter what they're playing. They're playing a 10. Like they're basically 2-on-3 all the time deep in midfield.
Possession for a while, just knocking about.
Of course, exactly, Gary. I can see exactly what they're trying to do here. They're trying to hold the ball deep, right, Brian? And see, as soon as our midfield initiate the high press, they're going to knock it long to Cantwell in the middle, make Cantwell look like he's running the game, but he's an absolute fucking Barbie. He's not going to do nothing. At the end of the day, Celtic are recognising that. That's why we're not initiating the high press so fast. That's why the midfield are holding back.
So you reckon they're holding back on that, right?
Yeah, I think so. And Gav's right. I see he's just getting control here, knock the ball about, let it calm down.
Yeah. Barbie. God, Cantwell, so is that. He is just the biggest little show.
One of the worst footballers I've ever seen. I think he's
one of the biggest showpiece.
I liked him in Blades of Glory, bro. He was amazing in that movie.
He was brilliant in that. He was brilliant in that. What was that Eurovision knockoff film, like from Iceland or whatever it was? He was in that as well,
bro.
He was in that. He was in that as well. That was good. He was good in that.
Well, I
mean, for me, right, nothing each right now. It's dogged. It's determined. Celtic seem to be having the more quality play, but Rangers are definitely involved in the play. The longer this continues, the more it's going to wear Rangers down physically, and the more the quality is going to shine through. For me, that's it. The longer this continues, the more it suits Celtic.
Yeah.
Rangers will put everything into this first half. Celtic have most of the games this season we've been two goals up in the first half. So they will be trying to doggedly keep it tight.
Yeah.
Or maybe like Nick one for the look at Gav's face.
I'm hoping that that's what it is. I just feel that we give them.
Yeah, there's Cantwell in that space, like I says.
But we give them too much time there for us to make mistakes. Not that they are so good at coming forward and doing stuff. We're giving them too much time.
That's a good, like Silva there, that's a sharp turn. Good drive. That's poor shot. Joe Hart just smothered it. I don't know what Gav was so stressed about. Gav, no wonder you have no hair, bro. That was like the tamest shot I've ever seen in my life.
Gav.
My nana and a set of flip-flops could have hit that harder.
I think Silva, one of the thing we don't like about him is always play acting and nonsense and stuff.
I liked him in that movie, El Dorado, bro. You know what I mean? He was great in that Disney movie.
He was in the Three Amigos as well, that one, you know?
Yeah, that's right, bro.
Yeah, but he played the role of the girlfriend in that flick, didn't he? Like the good-looking girl.
I have a plethora.
Yeah.
He got me a sweater. He got me a sweater.
He's in.
Look, let's face it.
I mean, Amigos now.
Look, I mean, we need to face facts here. Thiago Silva is the sexiest woman that has ever played in the Scottish Premiership. Okay,
I actually think Silva is not that terrible a player. I mean, compared to Cantwell, I think he's brilliant.
Yeah, Cantwell.
He's actually. I think Silva actually ran Alistair Johnson up and down the park and gave him a hell of a time. I don't think he's that terrible a player. If you can do that to Alistair Johnston. Sorry,
I don't think he's 36 million worth of player, bro.
He should be.
No, one or two million. One or two qualities.
He's definitely not a left wing player. Like, that's the thing. He's playing out of position all the time right here. So,
I think he's a kind of law unto himself. I think the play acting stuff made us kind of focus only on that. I just don't think he's that terrible a player. He's not their worst.
No, he's not
by any stretch.
As that ball was hit there, Gav, you know what I mean, for Greg Taylor, that little dink, I was thinking to myself, watching it, like, why are you hitting that to Matt O'Reilly? He's not going to generate power on that header. Once again, Matt O'Reilly outsmarts me even here, watching it on a screen and headers it down to Rio Hatate for the snapshot. That was like a nice piece of play. We need to keep that going.
Yeah, it was. I think I might be synced up with you now, Kaiser, but...
Yeah. I'm at 19:59, bro. 20, just roll in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
20.
Hart has been fairly solid in anything that's come forward so far, which is good. He's stayed in... Well, he's kept
CCV,
position.
man. Look at that. The man slips and still puts his face in front of the ball. Let's go.
Yeah.
The fridge.
Truly. The guy,
Well,
he's
Rangers
got
are
to
in
be.
They're threatening, you know what I mean? It's not really anything that's making me panic when they get forward. I'm not like, they don't look like breaching, but the possibilities are there. They're getting there.
The problem is that
We get the
time
first
that they're being
goal,
given.
they will wilt, I suspect. If they get the
Yeah.
first goal, their tails will be up massively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Craig's on fire today. Silver will be getting no silverware today.
Look at them targeting James Forrest because he's got all that junk in the trunk. That's bang out of order.
Go on yourself, Craig. Kid.
My head's pointing out that Rangers are playing like they would in a Europa League game. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of I don't know. I mean, you can say whatever you want about the strategy, but it's a cup final, you know. I mean, however you feel about it,
You gotta go
as the
for it.
manager, you know. I mean, it's just a one-off roll of the dice. So
I see them playing Sterling in midfield there on the right-hand side, the left Tavernier right back. He seems to be doing quite well as well. A versatile player, Sterling is.
Sterling's a good player.
Yeah, one of the
This is the
signs
bottom
I got.
from the last one, by the way, just so you don't think it's like I've done 3 of these during the week. This is the same one from the last.
No, it's not. He drank it 3 times and filled it up with tea twice and then bought another 2 bottles.
They're
And fuck
pressing
off.
really hard.
I mean, now that you said that, I mean, both I and all the viewers think that now. So
I don't know if I want to mix it or not.
don't mix it. Just do it, baby. Oh, wait, what? No cheer? Come on.
Sludge about, brother.
Launch it. Yeah, do it.
I still need to do that trip to South Korea. I do want to do it. Let's get that DJing done. Let's meet all those bands. Brilliant.
Do it.
I know.
Do it. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing.
Singing? Dano, did you see the North Koreans singing "A Nation Once Again"? On the most recent show.
You know, actually, A Nation Once Again. The first time I heard that, this is so weird because it's not my generation at all.
Oh.
But I heard that the first time I actually heard that song sung was "A Hard Day's Night." Paul McCartney's supposed
It's got to be a VAR review.
Has to be.
It's cheating beating on the VAR.
Wait a minute. Is it a VAR review or not? How do we know?
Replay.
Yes, that has to be.
That's a total handball.
The total handball. Totally.
The ball bounced up. You know what I mean, bro? Very harsh. But it is a handball. Very harsh.
It's got to be given.
It's got to be given, mate. Sorry. The rules need to change because that is harsh.
What's happening?
Oh, no, they're not doing a VAR
Not even reviewing it?
No.
No.
To be honest, I'm okay.
Off
That's
heel goes
fine.
back and straight off the players. His arms extended for the frame of his body.
Fucking
That's a
not even
penalty
reviewing
kick. That's 100% a penalty kick. That's to the law of the game, to the rules of the game. That's a penalty kick.
They're not even reviewing that. I just saw that. What?
No, that's given every week.
He says that's a natural position. That is not a natural position. That's a penalty kick.
I'm not sure.
Kenny Miller saying
that's
things
a
like
penalty
that
kick.
given as penalties.
100%. I'm 100%. That's a penalty.
I've seen less than that.
100%
Less.
harsh, and it's harsh on the Rangers player. Is it deflected off the Celtic player? But we've seen them given. We've seen them given against Celtic. I mean,
The whole thing,
volleyed yards from a player.
the entire interpretation in the VAR era has been harsh. Like just mega harsh.
No, this is the orange order in full effect.
Oh, no.
Cheating
No.
Clear
on
it.
the VAR.
Yes.
Gav, can you check your WhatsApp for a picture I just sent you? I don't know why Jerry.
Lingerie.
No.
Lingerie again.
Again.
I promised you I would never do this again. No, I don't know why Jerry is sending it directly to me and not the group. It's the Brian McClare and the Singtons with the beards and stuff. Can we show it here?
Yeah.
Can you put it on? No.
Yeah,
It's a penalty all day long. That's a penalty. I'm
I do that at
absolutely
half-time.
disgusted at
I mean, that is an absolute penalty. I mean,
well done, Cameron Carter-Vickers as well, for leaving a mark on that big diddy. Slam right through him. That's it, man. Look at him giving it Yaldi because a trailing foot. I thought I was actually giving Cameron Carter-Vickers there. He was not dirty at all. I was giving him credit. I just slammed him into next week.
love how he just dusts himself off and lets
That is the most blatant. cheating I've ever seen in my life. That is not even reviewed there. I didn't even see a VAR review initiated. That is 100% a penalty.
Well, that's the whole thing about VAR, right? I mean, the whole thing is just kind of opaque, and nobody knows.
Forrest was behind him as well. There you go in chat. Tam Mack, his arm prevented the ball from breaking to
Going
Forrest.
forward to Forrest.
He played his arm forward like this. He fucking cushioned the ball down.
It did.
Fuck's sake, man.
Anyway, all right, look, these things happen against us all the time. We've got to get on with the game.
No, we don't, Gav. We need to fucking riot and start throwing sharks.
No, yeah,
I'll
just
there and I'll
like,
paint a fucking green wig on fucking wall.
Let's have an online riot in our individual room.
yeah.
Fucking riot.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, in any other game against any other opponent, I would say it's harsh. I wouldn't want it looked at because I think
It's
the ball
given against
bounces
us
up.
10 times out of 10.
Fuck out of
It's
here,
given
man.
against us,
Of course,
but-
I know,
No,
but
but-
get them, Daniel. You get them told.
It's a goal for us. Come on.
It's a fucking
Whether or
penalty.
not it's given against us or anybody
Dead
else,
so-
I hate the rules. I hate the rules that make that a penalty because I just think it's just how the ball bounces.
I dislike how
Don't hate the-
technical and pedantic it is. I agree with you generally, but if the rules are the rules, then the rules are the rules. So
See if I was
It's a penalty.
betting.
It's
See if I was
it's a
betting on
stonewall
this.
penalty.
Right,
it's a
Gav?
fucking penalty.
We're all shouting.
It
Now,
is
see
a
if I was
penalty.
betting, if I was
Oh,
a
this is
betting
straight
man who
TV.
betted on the SPFL, right, and actually put serious money on it and on this cup, I would want that reviewed for cheating. This is ingrained cheating in the game. That's cheating, beating at his finest, and he didn't even need to get involved. You know what I mean? The referee on the pitch just made the decision instantly. It's the stupidest decision I've ever seen in my life. It would have been harsh. Called it at the moment. It's a harsh penalty, but a penalty it is. You know what I mean? If it was against us, no, today, wait a couple of minutes till it happens up the other end, and let's see how fucking fast that penalty's given.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a free
I think-
kick
I-
against Kyle McGregor. Come on.
I think, to be honest, like, you give.
Well, the Rangers
You know.
fans are loving this.
I think, to be honest, you give.
Now, beautiful challenge there, Craig Taylor. That's a free kick. Thank you. No? Okay.
Free kick to the.
Yeah, the opposite way. That's hilarious. Assisted refereeing once again. I remember I was playing for like a boys club, and the referee didn't turn up, and my dad was the referee that game. You know what I mean, Gav? Oh, what a game I had that game. I got free kicks all the time, and I could stamp on everyone, and I never got a free kick against me. It was great.
Oh, Christ. Come on. You
What's
gotta give
going
that.
on?
Yellow card. Go on. Card him then.
You've
Card him.
got to be fucking kidding me.
Throw some
McGregor
fucking
is
balls.
piled
This
over.
has to
Like,
be.
He will not produce a card for a Rangers player
Oh,
unless
no
it's a
more.
fucking Christmas card or a birthday
These
card.
referees are the kings of the stern telling off, aren't they?
That's disgusting.
Just
it's
ignore
totally
the
true,
rules.
though, isn't it?
Well, see, I don't think you can do that. You can either
But that's
abide by the
disgusting, bro. You
rules,
just can't compete, so
Oh,
you just
yeah,
pick
yeah.
your players.
a fair, balanced opinion on how the game is flowing to allow the game to go forward. But if you're not able to do that completely fairly, then stick to the fucking rules. And that's another one that's just we had this with
Honestly, that's not a card.
I know Daniel can, and there's not much in it, Daniel, but he does rake his studs down.
Dessers is literally the slowest
a
Rangers
Lodge
striker
membership
I've
card,
ever
tell ya.
seen. This
Masonic
guy
order.
is
One of the
just-
stone cutters.
all right. Some better play from us, but I feel as if again, because
Are
we
they
didn't
held to
tackle that
are they
high
held to
press,
no homers
we've
now?
allowed them back in. We have not.
David, you'll be halfway through this, and then Daniel will react to what we've just seen. So,
Yeah, let him react.
No,
Anthony
I-
Johnston.
This is a
busted
more of
through
a
the middle.
general question, general point.
What do you want me to do?
Back to your Kaiser is
Corner.
you called it in terms of the flow of play, but now it's time for that to be closed down. Do not allow them to start building out from the back anymore. We've got to close that down and get a goal. And I don't care how that goal comes.
I just think we just look far more dangerous.
We are. We
Yeah,
are.
I mean,
That's what
we
we are.
They've got this assisted refereeing system on right now.
That's
Which
pretty
is like,
close.
I've put that on FIFA before. It's banging.
All right, Jamesy.
Yo, hail. Welcome on in.
Hill, James.
I see the football stadium. Yo. Here for the stadium.
152 people watching.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
man. The amazing
North
crowd.
from nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
Kaiser, you haven't set up the thingy. You didn't set up your Twitter.
Yeah, I forgot to do it, bro.
Yo, Man U is up 1-0 too, and I would say, to me, I'm definitely pulling for Man U as opposed to Club, Plasticine, whatever they are. I don't really care, but kind of sick of City, man.
There we go, Gav. Better late than never.
Oh, you can do it once we've started. That's good. I thought you had to do it before you went live.
So did I. I just tried it and it works, so better late than
And
never.
And the
Welcome in,
numbers
Twitter.
numbers are on the rise.
Where
already.
are you guys at time wise? Are you guys like 32 and change?
32
Yeah.
15. Sort of
Okay.
thereabouts.
All right, I'm caught up.
I'm
Beauty.
not.
Kaiser, you're on your own.
Slowly out here. Must have been love, Dano. It's over now.
No, I'm like sitting here wondering why I've got the fastest goddamn internet in the world and nobody knows a fucking thing.
What's your
Because you're from
back?
Korea, bro.
Huh?
Oh,
Because you're from
jeez.
South Korea.
Dyson's touch just
yeah.
lets
South,
me down a
South
bit.
Korea's bandwidth and like, I mean, whatever, megabytes per second or whatever is unmatched, man.
Bro, they're just
Unlike the-
talking
unlike
at
the
us. It's just
con-
pure
unlike the consumer
physicality.
level.
It's
One at a
disgusting.
time, lads.
Sorry, Gav, I'm saying they're just chopping at us, just using their physicality. It's quite,
It's the usual.
yeah, stifling. Anti-football.
They're doing a good job, though.
Yeah, it reminds me of, like, see, when I was younger and I used to watch this cartoon called The Hurricanes, and they used to play this other football team, and they were always like big hacking bastards. And their manager, the Hurricanes manager, was called Jock Stone,
Oh,
after like Jock Stein. You get me, Gav? He was a Scottish guy. Did you
Yeah.
ever watch that? The Hurricanes.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, they had a player who played in his bare feet and everything. It was class. Prime 1990s cartoons.
Pam's struggling with Celtic TV. She's a wee bit behind. Pam, we all kind of
Celtic
struggle
TV's
with it.
behind for all of us, yeah.
what is with Celtic TV? Bad. Whack, man.
Daniel, see, when you consider, right, look what we're doing here on YouTube, right? You could just live stream the game straight to Kick. Celtic could start their own channel on Kick. Take
Exactly.
subscribers from
Exactly.
Kick. You get 95% of the money comes straight to the club. 5% goes to Kick.
Hey!
Yo, my man, what's happening?
Hail.
Hail,
Alright.
hail, welcome in.
Here, show me the hair, kid. Let me see. I'll fucking zoom in here. Jesus Christ, that's brilliant.
You have to
That's
get the gav.
fantastic.
You have to get the gav.
I'll get the cat. I'll get the cat. Well, as soon as we win. Hail, troops. David, how are you, sir? Look at us.
How you doing, brother?
Look at us.
Oh,
Sexy
you
as ever.
back.
There's
I
Dano.
just try and emulate
Shinsuke
you.
Tanamura. Sorry, David.
I just try and emulate you, Brian.
I'll flip here.
You're my hero.
You need to add about another 10 stone on. Shinsuke Nakamura. Donamara. What about you?
Danamara.
Danamara.
I love Danamara.
Danamara.
Please, Pam, you tell them.
Gav.
Pam's inciting a prayer here.
It's in
I can
cross.
hear it.
Dansuke Nakamura.
This one's for
Yeah.
Pam. Let's go, boys. Let's get one for Pam.
Woo!
Cantwell's in pain.
That's a push in the back. for
That's always a
Cantwell.
good thing, Gav.
Oh,
he's dying.
Yes,
Yes.
Ivan.
Oh, he's ripped.
No,
he's
no,
told
that
his
looks
man
like a
China.
real.
He's
that
told his man
looks
Gav,
like
China.
a-
what minutes are you on here?
I've just seen
I think you
Cantwell
can
his man
pull this-
China.
You could
Are
have
you
pulled something
35,
there.
Gav?
About 35,
Actually, for
40.
him,
35,
He just tore his clitoris.
Yeah, I'm the same as you.
Oh, poor Todd Cantwell there. It's a clitoris injury.
Clitoris. Is that how you pronounce it?
He's ripped his flaps there, Daniel.
Clitoris.
I think both his bum hole and his other hole just joined up there and became one, bro.
Blonde as they may be.
He's saying vaginal tear. Vaginal tear. And Clement's like, get him the cream. Caniston.
It's a shame to see such a beautiful blonde vagina get torn like that. You know? I mean, it's just it's
it's
upsetting.
a plot of many a good movie, Daniel, on a free website that I often frequent.
It's not good to see anytime.
You have to invest in Caniston when you live in the tropics, Kaiser.
And what?
You know, and from cream, you know, if you spend too long sweating your balls off somewhere all day long, you want to go to bed with a light.
Chafing is real. Is that what you're
Here,
trying
guys,
to do, Gav?
do you know what's a great
chafing,
thing? You know what's a great cure? Gav, you know what's a great cure for all ills? Any of us ever heard of Neosporin? I bought it. Neosporin. I bought it in America.
I've heard of every American movie ever.
Fucking hell, dude.
Ointment.
Ointment cures everything. Me and Steve McCann were walking around New York. That's
Brian, you're talking about ointment? It's 2024. When was ointment invented? Like,
I don't know, but this stuff.
Bro, Brian was still using Jaggy Nettles when he gets a cut. He's for Ireland. He puts a handful of poison on. I'm bleeding.
36,000 steps, and my arsehole was, you wouldn't believe, it was raw. See this stuff, Neosporin, straight away. Cures all
Neosporin's amazing. I mean, ointment.
you would know that, Donald.
Ointment's amazing. Ointment's amazing.
So anyone right in the chat, anyone looking for tips, when you go for long walks in New York, take Neosporin ointment for your ass crack.
I don't 2 liters of water, 3 blocks.
Neosporin.
Neosporin.
You coming in to say hello?
It's the only thing that pacifies an angry badger.
Thanks for the shout out, Gav.
Neosporin.
That's the Scottish version. Neosporin.
As a cure all. Who was that? Was that Palm?
Yeah.
Neosporin.
Right.
Money on the second 10.
Don't follow that up with anything else.
No. Don't worry.
You need to stop wearing that underwear, mate, made of fucking poison oak.
I tell you what, that's why I was never a cyclist. I couldn't do it. I was like, all the best will in the world.
Because you're lazy and unathletic? Or...
No, Gav, I was, believe it or not,
bikes don't come with a 3-seater sofa for a saddle.
I was actually playing soccer, playing fives up to about 5 years ago.
I'm only putting your
Yeah, Brian, I'm busting your chops, bro. I'm very sorry, bro.
But see, cycling, I just don't have the arse for it. I get on, no matter what I do, I'm sort of pulling moving myself, get myself nice.
I've never been told in my life that I had a nice arse until one year I dressed up as Santa and some lady stopped in the street and said, that Santa's got a nice ass. I was like, yeah, hell yeah. So apparently if I undergo the metamorphosis body shape wise and become Santa shaped, my ass would be nice. So I consider it every day. Every day I consider it. It's always on the cards.
Okay,
I've got pictures of me dressed up as Santa, Gav. I'll send you them. You can even see my ass.
Was that you last week? Here, Kaiser, see if you move your head slightly to the left and go like that. You've got the biggest cigar in the world. So that's it there.
Me and Brendan sharing a stogie.
Dude, the hair's looking good. It's a bit of Depeche Mode about it there. You know, I would have seen if we would have had that back in the day. One of us would have had the hair spiked up, maybe not green, but that's looking cool. You know.
We need to score.
Yeah, we need to score in what I'm for.
Yellow card for us. Oh, McGregor, yellow card.
Yeah. Surprise.
Yeah, Brian, do you know a name called a guy called Graham O'Brien?
Do you know a name called Graham?
Graham O'Brien, a guy, right? The Flying Scotsman. he was like the guy who sort of invented the time trial shape and everything else. He was Scottish, very troubled guy actually. Unfortunately, committed
I'm actually going to
suicide.
write him down, David, because
Graham McCree. But there's a film. There's a film about him.
Graham McCree.
Graham O'Brien.
O'Brien. I love
phenomenal.
hearing that stuff like this.
Absolutely. But anyway, he's a legend in kind of cycling, but never got fame.
Yeah.
Again, very troubled guy. But I actually went to.
Did he not build his own bike with parts from a washing machine?
He did.
I know that name. I love Scottish inventors. You get me, bro? Scotland invented the universe.
Invented everything.
The actual universe invented
TV,
everything.
Phone.
A professor, right, called Higgs. He discovered the Higgs boson before the Hadron Collider discovered it, and that's the particle that gives all mass. So literally, Scotland invented fucking everything.
Edinburgh was the pinnacle of education for the whole of Great Britain.
I'm waiting to see what Gav made those faces at.
Anywho, that guy Graham O'Brien, I actually did a time trial against him down in.
You did?
I did down in. On the way down to Greenock along that straight, it was like a 2-hour time trial. No, it wasn't. It was a 1-hour time trial. But he beat me by like a day and a half. It was like it's just ridiculous.
Gav,
that cruise is ridiculous.
Gav, do you remember? Sorry,
hold on, shush.
Charming. Here, Gav, there's somebody at the door there for you. Go ahead. The boys in there, you know what I mean? Boys are happy to slide on. But Gav, do you remember your man?
Nearly important happened.
I know, but
I am adding floodlights. You want floodlights added to the stadium trips?
Oh, dude, you need it.
Definitely.
Gav, do you remember your man that went to Somali's Brian Conway, and he was fucking amazing at running? He was just immense. You couldn't catch him. I remember one time in PE, I fucking busted my hump. Like, I would have smoked 20 Bensons most days in school, you know what I mean? And I managed to beat him by like 1 second. He wasn't even fucking breaking sweat. I was going full pelt. But there we go. Don't know why I said that, but Hill, man. Still 0-0.
There was an incident where...
Brian, are you okay, bro?
Yeah,
100%. Do I need to get a flight, brother? Do I need to get a ferry?
Never.
Flashbacks here, like, remember that day back in school where I bet this guy racing? Gav, have a word with him, please. I remember back in school, bro, I used to get bullied every single day. Every single day.
Who would have bullied you?
Every single day, brother. I was so gentle. Such a gentle, caring boy. And then one day I turned around and I beat all the bullies, bro. It was like some sort of Karate Kid moment.
That sort of happened to me. I'll tell Gav who the person was afterwards, but I remember they used to just have crisps, salt and vinegar, cheese and onion, and ready salted. But KP brought in these like Worcester sauce crisps, and my mother got me a packet for my lunch. And I remember the school bully in my year stole them on me, and I was fucking devastated. But I saw red and I smacked him, and then ended up doing a Saturday detention. But it just shows you that wee trigger moment. So
that's it, bro. Don't touch Brian's crisps, anybody. Beat the shit out you.
Don't make
unnecessarily. A terrible pass.
Brian, that's why I just sent you that film. I sent you the link.
You're a gentleman, David. You're a gentleman. David, I take it you're back in the hotel.
I'm back in the hotel. My wife left me.
Is it the same room? It's the same room?
No, well, it's a similar room.
It's similar, dude. It's like a.
You need to find a better way to put that. To me, that sounds like my wife.
No, she left him in the hotel, bro. She's coming back to collect him on Monday.
Yeah, no, she just like split with him. Like that's what it sounds like to me. My wife just left me. You know, it's like, oh shit. You really want to do this podcast?
You know the old.
Sorry, Gav. I think I'm still a bit behind you, lads. I'm just at the hitting of this corner.
Oh no.
Joe Hart with a big punch.
I'm at like 5:45:20.
Yeah, I'm on 45 right now. Just turned
45.
No, yeah.
Almost that time.
We want it to be 0-0 at half time at this rate.
As I said earlier on, the longer this goes on, the more I think it suits us. The more it suits Celtic, we have more strength, more quality, more substitutes.
Second half game.
More uninjured players. It all suits us. Believe it or not, I think Rangers are through everything, even the kitchen sink at possibly getting an opportunity. They've also been safe. They had a direct penalty decision for the referee. First player booked has been Callum McGregor, Celtic's captain and most influential player. The referee's playing a blinder for them.
Kaiser speak, he's done a good job here of summarising the first half.
Yeah, I just think the referee's absolutely played a blinder. First half, he's man of the match for Rangers. He's stifled every bit of Celtic's play. He's allowed Rangers to continue being physical, allowed the blatant yellow cards to roll on. He's booked Celtic's most influential midfielder in the centre of the park. I think Celtic have been in the ascendancy the entire time. We've looked to have more cutting edge, but not just enough cutting edge, or else we would be in front. But by all means, we should be 3 or 4 up in this game.
Is this written for Big Arameda to come on?
I think it might be, Brian.
100%.
Dropping deep off their defence, trying to play out deep, and him dropping deep and picking up the ball. If he plays like he played against Kilmarnock,
these trumps are going for extra time. Nowadays.
Yeah.
No, they don't have the fitness to get anywhere near that, and they don't have the depth for players.
They look exhausted coming off. They look exhausted.
Yeah, they've given it a lot.
Yeah.
We've not created a chance now. I get that, Patrick. Well said.
Yeah, correct. We haven't.
Have they created a chance either? But Patrick, have they created a chance that wasn't a corner there?
The Hart has done more than their keeper, I think. Doesn't he?
With punching the ball where he usually just leaves it. Yeah, he's done brilliant. Thank you, Joe Hart. Absolutely amazing. Make sure you keep punching those balls instead of just leaving them.
Or Daniel, are you on comments or am I? You be on comments and I'll go and get that picture from somewhere else.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm on
comments. Feeling a bit tipsy. Everybody's getting tipsy, bro. Welcome to the party.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
6 tins in, feeling 6 tins and 2 glasses of wine.
I do wonder when you want to send Ida in. Like, this just seems like his kind of game. And generally, he just seems like Rodgers' kind of player as far as his tactics go. You know?
Notice how they're only watering one half of the pitch there at half time.
Yeah.
That's good because that's the way we're shooting in the second half.
Yeah.
So the ball will be faster moving up front for Celtic.
There's a couple of wee visuals for you. I was watching this earlier and I thought, what a bunch of ugly bastards.
That's plastic, Kerr. That's not real.
Oh, God almighty.
That's Eddie Munster at the bottom. That's Eddie Munster, but he infiltrated a fat camp and everybody.
Rasputin at the bottom without the hair.
Well, the 3 of them are as bad as each other. Look at them.
The guy on
the guy in the top right, bro. I seen him in a documentary about a guy from America who eats people.
Yeah,
he was doing life in prison.
The guy on the left looks like Marty Pello. A bit. Fuck me, his name's Martin. Marty Pello, and he put on 10 stone after his heroin phase.
Yeah,
he's a bit Marty Pello. You know that. I fucking hit you. Sorry, we live.
I can see he's initiating cross-platform boxing matches with the YouTube pods. Yeah. You know what I mean, Brian? Brian's taking on all comers from any.
No. As Galful, I'm a lover, not a fighter, but not even a lover.
I'm a lover,
not a fighter.
What's that behind you, Brian?
That's Patrick. Do you want to say hello?
Yo, Patrick. Hail, Patrick.
Hey, Patrick, how you doing, pal?
Scored a goal today. Oh, he can't hear us, can he?
He'll put the headphones on, I'm sure. Yeah, man.
Who's that? Patrick, can you hear us okay?
Can he hear us? Give him the headphones.
Yeah, but even Brian doesn't have his headphones on, which is classic Brian.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Go on, Patrick. Patrick.
Welcome in, Patrick.
Lord
Help
Patrick,
score
how
the
you
goal
doing?
today.
Did you score the day, Patrick?
Can't hear you. I think Brian's muted the mic.
Brian's muted his mic while he puts it.
Oh, he has,
See if you
yeah.
had headphones and he's muted the mic and he's ran to the bathroom.
Brian, unmute. Patrick, can you click the wee microphone button on your picture? Patrick, do you see your picture underneath?
There you go.
Click the wee microphone.
Yeah, I
icon.
can't unmute it. So
Patrick, only you can do this, boy.
that's
Great power comes great responsibility, Patrick.
While he's away.
Patrick. A lot of Santas.
David,
Right,
I
Kaiser.
would. Sorry.
Kaiser,
Yes.
I want you to, in this picture, I want you to spot Brian McClare.
Brian McClare.
Yep.
hold on. I'm going to go back. Sorry, that was the wrong,
Right.
version
Spot
of
Brian
it.
McClare picture. Anybody in the comments, you can play along as well. It's kind of obvious. when you
Who's
see
Brian
it.
McClare?
What do you mean, Brian McClare? He used to play for us. Went to Glasgow Uni, started mathematics, dropped out because he was such a good footballer. Went on to work, played for Man United. That guy's a fucking legend. Brian McClare.
Is that him with a bun, bro?
No.
Yeah, I see him,
Yeah,
bro.
so he's
That's
done
the
in
one
the
man with a black beard.
There he is. So
Put the man singing in the background as well, bro. He's giving it his life, and you're just getting a picture of him. He's like, oh,
that's a poster. That's a
Not
poster.
a singer, that's a guy singing, bro. Don't ruin my dreams.
All right, okay, mate. Aye, so that guy, don't worry, he gets lots of really good tips. This is the Singapore Celtic Supporters Club tonight.
Looks fantastic, bro.
Brian McClare said he wanted to come down with everything.
Jesus, that's
Is it
shocking.
Yeah, it's chalky. So
Oh
he's
my
down in
God,
Singapore tonight.
Oh, flip me.
And so everybody all the guys in the Singapore Tims
brilliant.
went and
Bro, I
bought
love the
beers.
way I said, who's Brian McClare? And then you actually explained it to me like I didn't know, but thanks very much.
I loved it. I used to be Brian McClare. I just thought that was so. Yeah. Hello, lads. I used to be Brian McClare.
Back in the
What
day,
happened,
I
to
was.
Patrick, Brian?
He fell and hurt his toe, but he unmuted it. He was mute, so he couldn't really talk.
Yeah,
He's okay. He's
tried to
okay.
get me on mute, but is he okay, bro? Did he
He's
come out
all
and
right,
get you
boy,
and fell and hurt himself?
I know.
Such is the pressure. We
he's
tried to
okay.
tell him, bro, with great pressure comes great responsibility.
Exactly. You know.
That was his TV debut.
Yeah. He actually has a YouTube channel.
He does have a very good one.
Patrick's fun videos, right? And he would review like, all right, guys, this is the new Lego we've got, and do all that.
That's hilarious.
It's still funny, and he knows
Hell
what
yeah.
to do and pitch music. But,
Hey, you got to encourage them, Brian. See that? Learning to do something like this, Brian. Right? Not a lot of people can speak on YouTube, put their face on YouTube,
Yeah.
put your personality out there. You're holding yourself up to the slings and arrows. It makes you a lot more comfortable. See, when you go into interview situations and public meetings and public speaking, you're a lot more confident. You give a better portrayal of yourself. So by all means, children that do YouTube and all that, protect them, okay? The community out there can be toxic. So protect your kids and let them know, and not to put too much stock in what people say. But at the same time, encourage them to have a good time, you know what I mean?
No, I was saying to Gav, Kaiser back on, I don't know, I think it was the lead, the Drinkalong. This podcast has been really good for mental health. For me, I laugh so much. I'm actually going back. I'm going back listening to it. Do you remember the initial story, Gav, you told about when you took Max to the swimming pool in Korea?
Bro, so many people mail me and say Gav is so funny, right? And I just don't get it.
I still listen to
Chandler Bing kind of way, Gav, that you're so funny, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I just don't get it. I do get it, Gav, right? But so many people do mail me like, Gav is hilarious. Gav is hilarious. That's all I hear. And my friends who I get to come and watch the show as well, they are always mailing saying, Gav is hilarious. He's got that dry humour, you know what I mean? That Jack D sort of Irish comedy.
He's been Harry Enfield he's the creator, writes everything, and I come in the odd time and do. Really, I was very drunk at the time. This man was from no age. This man, and again, I'm not going to go, I've known him forever, but this man was ahead of the game for a long time. Like,
as soon as Gav mailed me and asked me to get involved with a Celtic World, I was for it straight away. When I Gav, I was all for it.
Yeah.
So let's do it, man.
This man should have been a movie star.
Listen, let's get back to the chat. You know,
what movies would Gav have been in, Brian?
Gav would have been
a young
Gav
in the Transporter.
He was like a young Matt Damon. He was like a tall Matt Damon back in the day. You know, he always had the blondie hair. You know, can you come quid pro quo over to you, like.
The Born Supremacy, Gav would have been in, yeah. Like Jason
the Born Supremacy. There we go.
Do you realise that Rangers had a pretty good shot for a penalty, actually, there, looking back at it?
No, I did not. I seen
CCTV's
challenge.
Pushed over, I'm not sure who it was, but remember when Scales and Taylor came together with a player and he ended up on his hoop? That was pretty bad, that challenge.
Good to see BBC Scotland's very balanced.
So I think that's
Stephen Thompson, ex-Rangers. We've got Neil McCann, ex-Rangers, and then Sean Maloney, who played for us. Unbalanced.
Right for the first decision for me, right? The VAR decision on James Flores being offside when he was not offside. I was like, that he's not even offside there. That's the first thing I remember. Being like, looking at it and thinking, right, it's not. This is not going to be fair. This is not adjudicated fairly. You know what I mean? And then looking at the refereeing decisions, the physicality of the tackles, the referee could have stamped that out with a yellow card at any point and went, right, look, that's enough of that. I understand his loyalties. Some would call it unconscious bias while wide awake. You know what I mean? He knows exactly what's going on here. I know exactly what's going on here. I just hope Celtic have that quality and that depth to overcome it. Because we're not only playing them, we're playing the ref, the VAR team, and the BBC, who I'm watching now live in coverage. They've got Neil McCann in here, man, like he's the next coming of the Messiah. Somebody needs to put him in a bin and let Sean Maloney talk. Hoopy, powerbomb him.
On Hoopy.
Hoopy just walked by that.
I think we failed to capitalise on our first sort of dominance in the game. We allowed them, guys, you called it, they were playing from the back, but I thought they should have shut that down. I thought we should have done a high press much quicker. Scales started with putting a long ball up. I would have been more happy if we'd seen more of that to get around their play. We gave them too much space, too much respect. We need to show them a lot less. Hart has been reasonable. I think he's helped us quite a bit. There's been equal calls for penalty. I didn't see the Rangers one. Ours was a stonewaller by the facts, but if we don't do something and start scoring in the next, first 5 minutes, then
see the comment before. Gav, see the comment before. Mahesh is actually saying exactly what we were saying when we.
Yeah, I have that.
David was asking about pushing on the high press and why we did not initiate that high, because they were looking to find that space in the midfield, and how Celtic have counteracted that and how it's been very dogged and determined. You know what I mean? Between both sides.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, lads, compared to the league Drinkalong, how tame this is. Because this time, David, you were.
Bro, last time I bought a bottle of Buckfast, a Magnum, and a full bottle of Jack Daniels.
It was great.
Can't hear Daniel, you're muted. I can't hear you, brother.
That was a party from the word go.
Yeah.
That's a different occasion. Yeah, this is tight.
Well, bro, there's a lot on the line here. See if Celtic win this cup, that's us level pegging in history with major honours with them. If you consider they still shout most successful club in the world and how many trophies they've won, and we know that's a tainted history, but they still claim it, right? But this year, if we win this, we draw level with them in major honours. This is history.
Well, in Scotland as well, because I hate this idea.
Sorry, Brian, what is that you said there?
It'll be 148 trophies each.
Yeah, that's correct, bro. We draw level with them, yes.
We've won the big, massive one with the big ears.
Aye, we won the big cup, brother. That's right, 100%.
First to do it.
Never forget it, Brian.
I don't want us to go down. I love it as a wind-up, going for 56.
I see the way clubs come in the Champions League, David, and look at that on their wall and say the world's most... I see the way PSV and stuff were in the tunnel at Ibrox and looking at that on the wall and laughing, bro. I would never have that on the wall.
Embarrassing,
Paradise, yeah. It's
compared
embarrassing, bro.
Compared to those teams, making a claim like that is, fucking embarrassing. We are not anything like as successful in terms of the big stuff, or in terms even numerically the numbers, and it's embarrassing. We're not
like everyone, David. You're only as good as your last performance, right? You can't live on your history. Like a famous Celtic manager always said, "Don't play the legend. You can't play the legend. Play the team that's in front of you. The team that's in front of you can beat." You know what I mean? That's what needs to happen. That change in mentality needs to happen in Scotland as well. I'm still waiting on that. Being here in Scotland, right? I'm still waiting on that revolution of young players coming through, and it's going to be coming soon because a lot of younger people nowadays are a lot more physical. They take a lot more interest in their health due to being more educated and aware for the internet on their health as well as mental health. So I see a lot more football players coming through in the future for Scotland of quality, like we used to maintain, you know what I mean, back in the 70s and 80s, rather than what we've had since. Sorry,
I'm just reading Mahesh. I like to read Mahesh because he always kind of says stuff that's
tactical.
Yeah. Well, he's
Dorsals off, Seaman on.
And he knows his stuff. He's just kind of, I like reading.
Yeah, I like the tactical side, right? And I like how Mahesh's tactical know-how paints a picture, but also like the contrast between that picture and the reality of what I watch with a football-loving eye. It's like those specs you wear at the cinema to watch a 3D movie. You have to have both halves to see the full picture, but no way watching through one eye can reveal the full picture. No way just looking at the stats can reveal the full picture of a game, and no way just watching the game will reveal the full picture. Both of them together can reveal the full picture of the game.
Love if Mahesh ever agreed to. I know he's always kind of busy with work and stuff like that, travels a lot, whatever. But
yeah, I would love a stat guy, bro. I would love a stat guy, even if he provided videos beforehand with a stat rundown in his own time when he had time. He could provide a stat rundown on the next game and a build up, and then Gav could play the video.
Just love to see him on the show, man. I think it'd be brilliant.
Daniel, we can hear your telly.
Daniel's muted.
Loud. That loud, is it?
Yeah. So Seema's on. Tesser's off.
Celtic have left them to come out first.
I mean,
Celtic are already out.
I mean, that's kind of an annoying substitution. Dessers is the slowest thing on 2 feet, man. I mean, he is just pathetic. So that is a bit nerve-wracking that they'll have at least a somewhat blunted cutting edge. But that's just hopeless, man. I mean, I would be shocked if they kept him on.
Like Mahesh hinted to there in the stats, they're going to continue that game plan and try and hit on the break. They're looking to tempt Celtic into that high press, just like you said, David. All Celtic need to do is maintain their discipline, maintain their position, play through them, and finish one of these plethora of chances that we've created. You know what I mean?
Oh!
Stick one in the net.
That's it. I think if we can get that, then the game becomes ours, and then we can sort of dominate a wee bit more. Have we made any changes at half time? I didn't notice.
No Kyogo, I'm still seeing Hatate, AJ.
I don't feel
like no changes.
Kyogo has not been a brilliant threat for us, but we haven't played to him yet. We haven't really actually done that. So
Kyogo is such a threat, bro, every moment. You know what I mean? Like the ball just broke forward there, and I'm like, get that.
What incredible coverage here, by the way. Just a giant gray screen from some random ass camera on the pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, the smoke have you got, bro?
Pam, side That's the kind of most frustrating stuff, is this 10-minute wait after halftime when you know what has to happen. Make the change now. And in fact, play him from the start. Play him from
Look
the
at
start.
this. Look at this fucking smoke just hanging over the pitch.
Listen, they're gonna come hammer
Bizarre,
and
man.
You get me, Dano? They're going to come hammer and tong. The first 10 minutes here, they're going to give it their all.
Yeah.
They don't have the depth. They don't have, as we alluded to, they don't have that depth of substitutes. They don't have the quality. So they're going to give it their all in this next 10 minutes. If we can weather this storm, not give this disgusting referee and VAR team a decision to make inside our box or around our box, just play it fair, play it fun, play it away, weather the storm for 10 minutes, right? We have this game. This is sewn up.
I'm still sticking with you, Kaiser. I know you think the strength that it is, and I know that, but I get really frustrated just when, as Pam does, that when it's so obvious what change needs to be made, make
it.
Change, man. Make the change.
I'm just
being too knee jerk, man. I mean,
yeah, exactly. I'm looking at the situation right now, and I'm thinking, see, I go in there, right? See, you go in there and you make a change, and it negatively influences, it negatively tips the balance. Right now, it's very balanced, but Celtic are definitely the sharper team. We look the most likely to score. Rangers look like that they're going to. I know they're going to tire. They don't have the fitness.
They're running out.
Players injured. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
all we need to do is weather the storm, take our time, play the long game. We've played it all season long. We've been the more intelligent squad.
However, as Gav has said, they have at least tested our keeper a bit. I mean, Joe Hart's done really well. How much of a test, I'm not sure, but as Gav says, they've at least tested our keeper.
They've battled well in midfield. Yeah,
I'm with you, but there has to be.
We should have had a penalty as well, David.
And by all accounts, they should have as well. I didn't see it. Gav says they should have. You're quite right. We should have had a penalty. That's a stonewall by the rules. I don't like those rules because I don't like that being a penalty. But that's the rules.
Of course, so I'm right there with you, bro. That's why I said it was harsh. But by letter of law, it's a penalty. Right, how that penalty would have influenced the game? Right, we could have claimed that penalty, got that penalty, scored that penalty, and they could have come out rip roaring and went hell for leather for the rest of the game. You never know how the game's going to change, so you can't question the decisions and argue for them. Definitely, I feel we should have had a penalty. I didn't see their challenge or the push that Gav was talking about. If it was a penalty, and it is basically one each in the missed penalty fucking chances, then fair enough. You know what I mean? I'll take that one in the chin.
Well, you know, come on, guys.
Gav's back with the contact lenses in and everything. He's going to start stripping.
You know this needs to change. The something needs to change here.
I think we have the ability to change the game, bro. They do not. So the more we can hold our nerve and the longer we can wait, play our aces and play our cards, the better for me.
I'm not yet worried.
And I know when to hold them, know when to fold them, bro. You know what I mean?
Brendan's not going to lose this game. I don't think it's going to happen.
He probably wouldn't. I mean, the players would, but you know.
I felt.
No, Dano, 100%, Dano. I get your meaning, but I think this is hotly contested. And like I said, there's history on the line here, Dano, right? There's history on the line here. And see, if you took me to a back room and says, Kaiser, produce your left nut and put it on a betting table, and I'm going to smash it with a hammer, and you're going to bet who's going to seize history. Is it Callum McGregor or is it Todd Cantwell? I know where my nut's going, bro. It ain't going on Todd Cantwell. You know what I mean? Because I know that thing's getting smashed, bro. I'm betting on Callum McGregor to seize history here.
Then again, you're a
what's a nuts going?
Idiot.
What's a nuts going?
Not on the table. What's a nuts?
Sometimes you just got to roll with them out, Daniel. You got to rock out.
I just feel as if they've come on and are kind of choking the midfield now, not allowing us, because they've come on with some confidence because they didn't get hammering. Because I think psychologically they thought they might have got in the first half, but they don't feel it now. So we need to end that, and we're not opening them. I think it's
the entire game plan, right, David, to try and bring pressure and aggression. I think in their game plan right now, they should be beating us 1-0, right? That's their game plan right now. Celtic are just too good for that. We're look at this finding space. We're just too good at finding space, playing the ball, retaining possession. We're a better footballing side with more quality. We have more strength and more depth on the bench. I only see this going one way the longer it goes on. Everyone just needs to relax, take more time. I only see this going our way.
I'm with you still, but I get my anxiety levels go up the longer that we don't do anything to impact that exactly the way that you said it. And we didn't do it in the first half. We allowed them to play. And maybe the idea is that's exhausted them, but they certainly seem to have tons of energy just now.
Right, they're doing very well.
Right, David, if you look at the play where the game's been played, right, it's been played for like 10 yards outside Rangers' 18-yard box and about 10 yards inside our half. They're not penetrating our back line. They're not putting us under pressure. They're not using the long ball. They're not using the diagonal ball. They're going nowhere. They are playing around in this muted area. They've ran out of ideas. They've ran out of energy. Celtic are going to come to the forefront here, bro. I can see it coming.
Yeah. Now, that's a good analysis. I can see that. It just the problem is that...
Come on, card Cantwell, for Christ's sake.
Oi!
How many times?
Oi, that's enough.
It's never going to card him, bro. As I said, unless it's a birthday card, a Christmas card, or a card
How
from
many
Sonic
times?
Order. A membership card to the lodge.
And foreign referees as a go forward needs to be the thing.
I mean, that wasn't a yellow card offence, but they're adding up.
I mean, right, foreign referees, I get all that, bro. But see, realistically and ideally, professional referees in Scotland, people cheat part-time jobs. They steal supplies for shops when they're part-time workers. They steal supplies from work, office supplies, cleaning supplies, toilet roll, you name it. When they're part-time, it's not a fixed location.
It's a bit of argy-bargy.
Yeah, Cantwell stamped on top of Callum McGregor.
Well, he's had about 5 chances now and he's not had a card, and so there has to be an end to this. So either card them.
Well, and Hatate.
You got the yellow card.
And on top of someone again. And on top of him kicking. That's disgusting. Right there into it then again.
Your man took the boot. Number 19, who's that? Bastard. Is that Sima? He kicked AJ in the arse.
He kicked him 3 times, bro. He stepped away and then stamped on him on the way back. That's disgusting. That's more than a yellow card there, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if Alistair Johnston was the one who got the yellow card there for rubbing his arsehole on Seema's boot.
Yeah, on your man's boot, yeah.
Seema got a yellow for that.
Are you sure?
Oh, there's X-Man.
I think we're
Hello. Hello, X-Man. Right. It's now time for bitches on heat.
Yeah, Tom, so I'm not going to say that yet. I'm sticking with Kaiser. I think we'll come good.
I don't think we're going to get robbed, bro. I just don't think... I think if the referee robs us, if they get the ball in the box and something happens and they manage to win a penalty, that way, yes, I can see is like... But I can see scoring... I can still see Celtic scoring more than 1 goal here. And I know it's getting late in the game. I know it's the 54th minute on my screen. It's Gav's huffing and puffing. You know what I mean? He thinks he's never going to come, but it's going to happen, Gav. Don't you worry. Just persevere, bro. Shake it till you wake up. It will happen.
This is tight. It's tight. I mean, it's a classic cup final, man. I mean, you can never take these for granted. It's tight. It's tight, man. It's tight. But
they need to win it more than we do, which is
absolutely.
You know,
they look like they want to win it more than we do.
No, they do not.
No, they do not.
They're allowed to be physical. They're allowed to be physical and deep in the challenge, hurting their players, being more physical. If that's their players making those challenges, it's a definite free kick and possible yellow cards. There's Gav going wild. Is that a goal, Gav?
Nah.
We have created nowhere near enough chances. We have created nowhere near enough chances at the moment to win this game. We haven't.
Bro.
No, we haven't. We haven't created anywhere near enough chances.
Touch. Inside.
Because we are not a team who from the very first chance takes every single goal from it. We just don't do that. We need to create multiple chances, multiple opportunities to be able to score. That's who we are.
Right,
We're clearly the more positive team here. There just hasn't
I
been...
get what Tam Mack is saying there in the chat, right? This has been no usual Celtic action. Has this been usual Rangers action?
Look
How
at
have
that.
they came out and
Fucking
played?
hell, you dirty bastard.
That's that. Look
I
at
mean, honestly,
that's
like,
a fucking power. He's sitting on
negative
him.
bullshit football. You know, I mean,
He's sitting on the player,
That
bro.
Trump's on a booking. Is he
He's
not?
sitting on the player, bro.
Tam,
Yeah,
answer your question. Yes, we do. We need subs on now.
No.
Did you hear the rumor about your man Daniel Amarte potentially coming in from Besiktas? Brendan had him at Leicester. He's a bit of an animal. Is that like
Well, that's no,
Wanyama?
he just refuses to get off the player. That is well done, Greg Taylor, for not reacting to that, by the way, because he would have been yellow carded instantly. Kyogo there just hacked down as well. Finger in the eye for Kyogo.
Right, Pam, what do you reckon? 60th minute, we'll see a change. Pam, Tam, I'm in. Who in the comments reckon 60th minute?
David, we need it. We need it now. We need it on now. I'm sorry.
We don't need to make changes now. We need to weather the storm.
No.
This is the last hurrah. This is
no.
all they have.
Changes are now.
no, we need changes. We need changes.
We need Ida on, and then we need to go 1-0 quickly, and then 2-0 quickly, and then they'll just die.
Who's Fraba? 70th minute.
What is
Ida on?
Fraba?
That's what relaxes your bum cheeks, Daniel. It's like a yogurt.
Is that
with
how you do
poppers
it?
in it.
I always wondered.
No, that's how you do it, Daniel. It's not how I do it.
Well, then why the fuck are you chatting?
So there we go.
Yeah,
What do you mean, there we go back?
we're down 1-0.
Are we getting beat 1 now? I haven't got to see it, but corner
No, I don't
kick,
think
yeah.
they are. Are we?
Yeah, we are.
Corner kick.
That's it.
Right, Joe flapped at it.
There
Yeah,
it is.
back post.
Yeah.
Tap in.
Okay, so they want it more.
Right, time.
Yeah.
What?
Enough.
Back
58.
post.
I've had enough
Yeah.
of this. Sorry, no.
It's
We
time
need
we
to
get
have
relaxed,
reacted.
you know
We've
what I mean?
seen. We'll get.
With
That's their one
Wow.
goal. I need to see our other 6 now.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Brendan Rodgers.
Ass goal.
Brendan Rodgers, come in.
Joe Hart,
No.
got a push in the back. Is this going to be VAR reviewed? Does it stand? Views are ahead of me. Did the VAR even review it? Has it took a look?
nope,
He's
still
pushing
nothing.
Joe Hart in the back.
That's
He's
a
on
goal.
player.
That's a goal, man. That's a goal.
Yeah, I
That's
agree. Daniel,
amazing.
it's a goal.
No, it's not. Rangers player pushed him in the back. It's not a
Oh,
goal.
I seen
Number
that there. Yeah.
43, who's that?
Davis.
VAR? Is it going to a VAR?
It should.
Nah.
It come off his fucking knee. It was a
no VAR,
deflection.
is it?
For fuck's sake.
He's pushed Joe Hart.
I mean,
in
it's
the
a
back.
bar.
Oh,
It's a
look
bar
at-
with.
look at
It's a
number
bar with
43.
every.
He's pushed Joe
It's-
Hart in the back, right out of the area.
Fucking some guy
That's
grabbed
no goal.
TCV by the neck.
It's a VAR every goal that happens, but I doubt.
Well, he's gone
that's
over to check it.
He has to check it.
You asked him?
Fuck me.
Of
Does your
course.
feed keep going
This
down,
is-
David?
No, mine's just blowing, bro.
Not
I'm looking at
buffering,
Baltimore right now, sweating bullets because I know this is not a goal.
Well, there
Push
was a
Joe
push.
Hart in
There
the
was a
back.
push.
There is a push.
Look at all the happy Huns behind Brendan. Did you see
Here he
them?
comes. Here he comes.
Go on, Nick Walsh.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey!
Let's see what the orange order is.
That's a push.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's a push. Cheating, got me bum.
Right, that's the warning sign we need. That's the kick up the arse we need.
Yeah, yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on.
Going off for
yeah, exactly.
few minutes,
Joe
boys.
Hart
Coming
with a
back,
big
coming back.
ball.
Come on, boys.
Told you it was a push. No goal, no way.
Yes.
Look at his
Sorry, I'm
face, that
behind.
Amish dwarf.
Get
Look
in.
at his face.
fuck.
He's the first Amish player ever to play in the SPFL.
They would be
Daniel.
shit.
Had
They would
Nico
be fucking
Raskin.
it. Come off at the
Eda's
the
on.
The Trump got
I loved him in
Ida.
that movie Kingpin, bro.
Ada, one son.
Ada, here we go.
Do you know something? I know I'm no oil painting, but Jesus Christ, they have some ugly fuckers in their team. Remember that wee bastard Sebo? I mean, the fucker had a head like...
That was Susan Boyle, bro. Same thing, but in it.
Dude, he had a fucking head like that. You know what I mean?
That's Kyogo, bro, had to go off.
Yeah.
That was the poke in the eye that we mentioned, Gav. Remember, centre midfield? He just raked Kyogo's eye almost out his skull. It didn't even get looked at or nothing, Daniel. That's what he's eventually went off with.
Yeah.
Right, lads, come on, fucking win this. Christ tonight.
Yeah, no problem. This is us all the way. This is Celtic in the ascendancy now.
Get in the second
the warning
gear.
shot's been fired. You know that as well, don't you, Gav? The warning shot's been fired. You said it yourself. Let's take that as that. Let's go and make sure now.
Go on.
Is this a red?
The truck of the
James Forrest.
Is this a red? You kind of got to wonder.
Oh, come on, man.
I thought that was a good time.
Come on.
Jesus. Right. What was that? Sorry, Gav. What was
Diamande.
that?
Diamande is just spread out there, man. Is he out?
Thank God it's the last game of the season,
Jesus, I tell you what a trump to do that.
That is disgusting. Well said, bro.
What a tram.
I haven't seen it again. I thought
he's trying to fight these own players.
Yeah, as a fellow professional, you don't do that shit.
What's wrong with that? That's not that bad.
No, it's a definite foul. I mean, Taylor gets to the ball first. Like, it's a definite foul. But this day and age, that kind of long slidey tackle.
I haven't, bro.
No, man. I don't know. I think a yellow is fair or not, but
no, that's just a follow through. I think Gav's right.
I don't think it was even a free kick. I think he kept his feet down. He slid in early. He got the ball. I don't know why
Taylor's holding his shin. He's kind of making a meal of falling over his body.
It's a foul.
I was worried they were on the break. It didn't look like a foul to me.
Like in real time, I didn't think it was.
It looked like he won the ball, actually, Gav, when you say that there. Yeah, he was a bit aggressive.
He came in with the two legs after.
It's a man's game.
The foot that should have been on the ground was making the challenge, Gav.
Anyway, we've got the free kick. It doesn't matter.
Right, Gav, I'm not going to fight with you. I'm not going to fight with you about it, right, Gav? Because you're in, like, Malaysia and I'm in Ibrox. Come down here. I'll meet you at the statue of Walter Smith, Gav.
Kaiser, I'll meet you in London. The two lads will go over.
We come in twos, Kaiser. We'll kick your door in. We come in twos. I'll smash your stadium, Kaiser. I'll smash your stadium.
You mean they come in? You mean they come in deuces?
Oh, we come in threes. Threes, Dano. We come in threes. Corner to us? No. I would love to say, like...
Ooh, that might be a good ball.
Here, lads, do you reckon it could be a real unlikely hero that wins it for us?
What, James McCarthy? Is James McCarthy
on
the bench?
No.
James McCarthy on the bench.
Palmer. What do you think? Palmer, come on.
Palmer. Hell yeah, Brian. I just thought there, bro, when you said that, an unlikely hero, I was like, from the shadows, James McCarthy emerges. People are just beating that drum in the stand. Boom, 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 boom. And he just comes on, bro, and scores a diving header for the half-white line from fucking Kickoff.
Dano's changed shirts.
Yeah, that's the sexiest shirt
lads,
I've ever seen, Dano.
Celtic Cup on.
Yeah, hell yeah, Brian, batter in.
Yeah, I'm going to get it on.
Well, the hooks for handling.
Give us 2 minutes. We need to get all our Celtic energy together here.
Gav, you need to take your shirt off and show us your full Celtic strip tattoo. Gav's got a tattoo of the entire Celtic strip on his body. Takes his shirt off and he's wearing the full hoops.
My NACA shirt wasn't working, you know.
That would be a good tattoo, Gav. What sponsor would you have across the front, Gav? You could pick your own.
Not that.
PR Smith, sure. The people. know the alphabet anyway.
Gav, would you get Tyler's? I'm sorry. Would you get Kaiser's haircut on your chest?
Cav would need to get it on his bum hair, bro.
Not necessarily.
All right, lads, the game's on.
Not necessarily the haircut, but the actual tattoo of the actual haircut. Like we take a picture of it, and you'd be like, okay,
I'll get a
this is how I
tattoo
get
of
it.
Kaiser on my chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Doing that. Exactly that. Yes. This.
Doing this. A big Steve O tattoo. Posing like a boxer, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned off his monitor entirely.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned off either, bro. You told him about getting that Kaiser tattoo on his back.
Yeah, I said chest. Of course, he'd be
Lads, what
turned
the
off of
fuck
that.
was that?
I don't know. We've not seen it yet, bro. You can set up a burger stand in my right ear if you want. Set up a
Oh,
grandstand
come
on
on.
that bad boy.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, that's a bad
You
one.
want that pitch, bro? You want
That might be.
That's where we're building the hotel.
That might be
man.
worse. That might be worse than we think.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. What's happening now? What's worse than we think?
Forrest,
Oh, it's not,
yeah,
it's a
just
yellow.
went on
It's
a
not worse than a yellow.
man. He just
Feet were
mowed
low.
right
Raskin
through him. Though.
jumped.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's a late challenge. 2-footed sliding through. It is a yellow.
No worse than a yellow.
Yeah,
Very much online with that challenge you just
But still,
highlighted earlier on, Gav.
I
No,
really
totally
don't.
different.
I really
No,
don't
it's totally
understand.
different. Okay, Gav, it's totally different.
I really
No, it's
don't
very
understand
much the same,
Rogers.
Gav.
Well, the ball wasn't involved there. The ball wasn't involved.
It was a follow through of the player that committed the foul, Gav, rather than the player of the
You
ball.
know about following through, Kaiser.
Yes,
That
all
I'm
the time
certain.
in my shorts, Gav. I'll take my shorts off right now, Gav, and I will show you them. No prior checking, and I'm wearing white boxer shorts, bro. There is no follow through here. Kaiser does not rock that way. Kaiser's out hole is only an out hole and never an in hole.
How long does
Jesus,
it take, Brian?
not while I'm swallowing, please.
Well, that's what she said. That's what she said.
Speaking of swallowing, how long does it take Brian to change his shirt, man?
They put it on in 2 halves, bro, in the shipyards. It's like a Kinder Surprise. They need to link it front and back. He's like Iron Man. They put his shirt on like Iron Man, bro. Why are you making faces? Going to stop making fucking faces and tell me the score?
Who?
Both of yous. Daniel
It's
goes.
fine.
Both of yous. We're all good.
It's all good.
We're all good. We're all good. We're just watching. We're just watching with intent and purpose.
I just seen this little.
and drive.
Oh.
Watching.
See, at the Rangers' corner, Gav, there's just this little kid holding on to the bars behind, and he just looks so sad. I want to see that kid's face at the end of the game when Celtic win, looking even more sad. Can we just focus in on that corner where it says for life after death, trust us? It says that under the Rangers fans, Dano, for life after death.
You all need to touch hands to make the Celts win. Right?
You got a fly on your fingernail?
Fucking do, bastard. It's dead now. Right, Gav, touch the hands or do
What
a fist
happened
bump
there?
or whatever.
In the corner,
Right,
in the
put it
middle,
in
in the middle, in the middle.
Meet you in the middle. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Oh,
Dano,
you
what's
need
happening
a,
to
you
your
need a,
fingers? What have you been
you
doing?
need,
to
you
my
need a
fingers,
manicure,
Dano?
Dano.
Me?
Palm, I struggled to fit.
My self manicures are top notch.
It's your cuticles, Dano.
Oh, I chew on those bastards all the time.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop it, Dano.
Why?
Gav said.
Company policy.
I don't like this.
Company policy.
We should be 3-0 up.
on YouTube.
You guys are such
Dear.
conservative cunts, man.
Here comes Nicholas Kuhn to change the game.
Yeah, hell yeah. Say that again, Gav.
Kuno. Doesn't really work, does it?
Here comes a Nicholas cunt to change the game. Did you say that, Cam? That's what I heard, bro. That's why I asked you to say it again, and you didn't repeat it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask a question when he told me to stop chewing my cunticles. I was like, I don't know what those are.
And the guys and viewers, anybody wants any sprinkling of Celtic memorabilia, send your address and the details in the gav, and I'd send stuff off to Celtic programs from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever. I just need to make a wee bit of space. And I know,
also,
Donald, you're a bit of a collector, are you?
That Kaiser Gamer guy, bathwater. If you want Kaiser's
I'm a knockoff collector for sure.
Well, dude, you can't get worse knockoff than for enough for free. So anybody, there's loads of Celtic memorabilia.
I'm a memorabilia collector, bro.
Well, dude, I'll send you whatever you want. I've got it there.
Gav, what's going on there, bro? Can you keep us in the loop?
No, we're looking pretty positive here. It's just
on my screen, he's running forward and playing it to the right to Nicholas Kuhn, who's doing a little shimmy shake. That's it back to the edge of the area.
Cantwell is the biggest. He's little bitch.
Go on, Tyson.
Cantwell's rising, getting a rise.
Cantwell. I mean, honestly, he is just
that looked like
he is the pussiest little bitch that's ever pussied in the little bitch film. He is such a little whiny cunt.
Oh, look at this wee prick.
Bro, there is no need to acquire that yellow card there, but going into Cantwell's face. That's the earlier that's been happening, the bullying that's been taking place to Greg Taylor and the referee allowing that to slide. That's made him feel he needs to go into this player's face here. Right? He wins the ball firm and fair. Beautiful challenge. Ferrer, if he just walks away, he'll get up. Look at him, pull him by the shoulders, get up. All you need to do is just walk away there, man, and you're
totally agree.
You're dominating.
You get stuck in there, man.
That's what's happened to Greg Taylor earlier. That's the frustration building for the referee allowing them to just foul and foul and foul. I can understand that.
Scott Wright.
Matondo.
Robbie Matondo. Was the Scott Wright bald and he got one?
And
of
we've
these
not made any changes other than Adam Eder. Is that correct?
Shush.
Yeah.
Is Cantwell off?
I think he substituted off, but he got a yellow right before he got substituted. He went right into Greg Taylor. I don't know what's going on there.
Why is he putting a red card back in his pocket?
He's sent off. He's got another yellow, so he's actually sent off.
Why did the linesman have a red card there, Gav? What? I've never seen anything like that in my life.
I think this banjo is on for Cantwell, but
so they need to make another sub because they've brought on Scott Wright to replace him.
No, but I don't think Cantwell got sent off. He got a yellow right before he left. Yeah, no, they're not.
I seen the referee, Dan. I seen the referee give him a yellow, but I also seen the linesman.
The linesman had a red in his hand.
Why did the linesman have a card?
Yeah,
what is that?
Yeah.
Is that a red flag on the play, like Super Bowl style?
So they haven't lost the player.
No.
They've managed
what
to
a weird moment, though, visually to watch.
He gave Cantwell a card after leaving the field of play.
Was Cantwell not already on a card?
Said, no, evidently not.
Yeah.
He got a card after he was substituted.
Rangers are kind of all over us right now, man. This is... 75
I'm not gonna buy into that. You get me? See that negativity? That's what they want for us. That's what they want. I get like
look at the shape of this.
6-0, 7-0 up. We expect to
go on, lads. Go on.
Today, but 1-0 doing me here today, legends. You know what I mean? 1-0 and it's ours.
1-0. No, man. I mean, no. It's just tight. It's just tight. I'm never predicting like some kind of massive victory in a cup final. It could be the Lithuanian Cup. Like, it's going to be hard fought, man.
Jerry said 7-0, didn't he? Here, lads, David
said 6-1.
I said 6-1.
That's still time enough, David. There he
is.
16 minutes.
This is the best they've played against us all season.
Yeah, and
Easily.
They're still cash.
Can't help but feel we allowed them.
Like I get like when you're like, this is their big. Let's lay down a marker for next season. You know what I mean? This is the best.
They lay down the
I
marker
don't
for
think
next
it's like the
season.
best they've played. Right? I think it's like the most they've stagnated the game. The most have deviated from their own game plan of the long diagonal ball, and have tried to play it out from the back and stagnate a game. They've not really had any clear-cut
Riley, you
chances.
fucking cunt.
Well, apparently O'Reilly's a fucking cunt. I can't wait to see
Gavin,
this.
Macaulay, the language of you.
Wash your mouth out with soap, Gavin.
I'm telling you, we're going to get so many strikes.
Carbolic.
Carbolic, and I watched them at Carbolic soda. My dogs are in the tent. What the fuck's going on here?
Camping.
Sorry. Oh my god! I need to keep me.
Another corner.
What is the ref blowing for there? And I heard the whistle.
Well, he's doing it for extra money, you know.
I think he is, Dan. I think he's raving.
Has there been any subs while they've been away?
Just Ida for Celtic. Seema Cantwell went off.
Coons
Oh,
Ida come on for was it? Kyogo?
Yes, bro. Kyogo got raked to the eyes.
Yeah, this is genuinely, I don't know, man. The momentum is.
Oh, Jesus. These corners are giving me a heart attack.
Woo! A week from set pieces. Rangers' best option is a set piece.
Always. Dinosaur ball.
Look at how ugly their fans are. No way these people can be allowed to celebrate, bro. It's like a Michael Jackson video.
I did a spit. Just fucking.
Hatate off for Bernardo.
Holy
As bro, it's like do. Every time it goes on the crowd, they're doing the thriller dance. Hills Have Eyes, bro.
Hills of I've actually never watched that. Remember, Dano, we're coming back to the horror 70s horror movies here. Hills of Eyes. Any good?
Dano can play the banjo with his
not-
toes, bro. He can play that song.
That's from Deliverance.
Yeah, sorry, Gav. We got it wrong, okay? We were not all born in the 60s.
How dare you? Just saying.
Sorry, Gav.
Deliverance.
I'm a liar.
It's Deliverance. You don't have to
That's a
apologize.
great film. That's a great
I'm
film.
sorry, Gav.
Guys are.
The Hills Have Deliverance.
Oh, well, Jesus.
Gav, you're ahead
It's
of
like
everybody.
straight across our defence again. I mean,
This is getting closer. There's a goal coming, I tell you.
Delivers from Evil Craig.
yeah, there's
Exactly.
a goal coming, and I'm not sure it's for us. So
No.
at the
I
moment,
think so, David. I mean, just like I
Not
just
yet.
don't see them having any cutting edge. They're not.
Oh, CCV did so well.
Yeah, he's just.
Fuck, he did so well.
Oh, what a man.
I'm just not sure why from the very start, when we started so well, played a game of passing, intricate football, we allowed this to
We're
happen.
making these guys look good.
So again, it goes back to this game management piece where we will score in the last few minutes. We'll get through this. But again,
I just think right now, David, right, much for what I said earlier on, bro, right, look, right now, Celtic have only made 2 changes. We have 3 changes available.
Yeah.
So if there's
There's
an
only
injury or another,
Five.
yeah,
Right.
we've already made 2, so we have 3 still available. You get me, Brian?
Oh, right. Yes, and they've
There's only
already
3
No,
today.
that's it.
And they can't-
No, we've made 3.
Who have we changed? I only seen Kuhn and Ida come on. I've not seen the third.
Bernardo.
Bernardo's
Bernardo.
on.
come on for a tatty.
So it's 3
Right,
changes.
so we've got
got
2 subs left to make. Possible extra time approaching. Rangers
Definitely
11
extra
first team
time,
players
there's no
reduced.
question.
X-Man is confident. I can see him there on the chair. X-Man is.
Oh, look,
X-Man, what's the score going to be?
Oh, there's Hills of Eyes coming on now, Kaiser.
That's the
Oh
people
my
under the stairs, bro.
The guy with a monobrow.
Bro, that's the wee guy. That's the wee guy for People Under the Stairs. Have you ever seen that movie, The People
No.
Under the Stairs?
Oh no, dude, what's that?
You need to watch it. It's a Steven
I'm gonna write it
Spielberg
down.
movie. The People
I
Under the
have
Stairs.
my-
Gav, you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I've not seen it.
Why are we allowing them
Very
to spend
stressed, Gav.
time
Go along.
in our space?
Gav,
And
we're all
it's-
together. It'll be all right.
It's always going to kind of result if we do this.
What's
to-
the podcast?
Is that SEMA? Is that Sterling going off?
People
For
on
the
the
Gosling?
board.
Yeah, for people under the stairs is on.
Oh, your man's just got a wee fresh tattoo. See it there? I'm a tattoo now. I play for Rangers. Yeah, I'm a big tattoo. I'm hard as fuck. You prick.
When you've got O'Reilly spending more of his time defending
Yes, Brian. The
this is the
people
wrong
under the stairs. Darryl would have seen that.
distribution of our players,
It's getting
and
lost
we've
in there.
lost midfield
Good
play.
header from Ida there at
We're
the front
not
post.
yet.
Ida, sorry.
lads.
Back in control of this game.
Jesus, one
We are not
corner
in
after
control of this
another.
game.
Yes,
And-
Gav, well said. Good header from Ida.
Good heater from Ida.
I agree,
Yeah,
man.
we're
Brothers
fully
being
under
able-
pressure.
Struggling. This
Full
is
blown
getting-
under pressure here.
I'm just not feeling this anxiety or pressure from Rangers. You know what I mean? I'm not
No, I
feeling
know
that.
what you mean. I know what you mean, but
Well, it's,
could
I mean, it's-
happen.
you might not
It's
feel it,
there,
but it's
you
very
get me?
Late in the game, it's still 0-0. It's anybody's here right
Yeah,
here.
Definitely
This-
Donald.
Yeah.
Well, it looks as if we're
just
going to
don't-
have to score on the break at the moment. We're only going to be able to score on the break. We are not being able to control
Nah.
midfield, do
Nah.
build field,
Somebody
and
get.
bring up.
I just don't
If
feel like
anybody
we're
can
on the
tell me-
ropes, bro. I feel like we're
I know
sitting
it's like a
very
game of
deep.
rugby, Kaiser.
It's rope
It's a
dope in it. We're not. We're not. Yeah, I get. It looks like we need to break away, and we've removed our pace from Kyogo, but we do have Kuhn, and Ida can provide pace. You know what I
We're
mean?
not getting it anywhere near where it needs to be from the
What is
midfield
that?
up to be able to
Fucking hell.
give a scoring chance. Even when we had possession in the first half, we didn't create brilliant chances. And now what we've got to somehow figure out is how to get ourselves up. So the only way I can see us doing this at the moment is on some sort of break. And somehow either doing what he did before.
Well done,
which
Joe.
was
Joe, throw it up.
to
Go
Throw it up.
hard, quick
forward
distribution,
and see it.
Up the park, lads.
something like that.
You know,
Looking
but
for a quick
Who do you want?
distribution.
Jesus, we are playing terribly.
At the
It's just
moment,
scrappy, man. It's just
At the
scrappy
moment-
as fuck.
I just think we're
Well, we've lost
conserving our
control.
energy. It's the rope dope.
I think you're right, Kaiser. I do.
We are. We're rolling with the punches. They're not really penetrating. They're not clear-cutting chances. But they're investing all their energy to win this game because they don't know. They know they don't have it in the tank for extra time. They know it's not
That's
there.
why they're going for it. Yep.
Yeah, that's why they're going for it.
Free
We're
kick, come
rolling
on.
dope right now. We're rolling with the punches.
come on.
I mean, that has got to
I know.
be some kind of card there. Johnson, what a move.
Come on.
Damn.
Come on. Brett,
Nothing.
actually get the cards.
Wasn't it?
Get the cards. out.
No card. I mean, that was cynical as fuck, man.
Come on. That was.
I
He
mean,
pulls a card out immediately.
There we go. There we go. Pulled them down. Seriously,
What
a scoring opportunity.
did he card
With
him? Okay, he did card him.
scoring
I mean,
opportunity.
yeah, I was
David,
just sitting there
Jesus.
like, man,
From
what
the
happened?
possibility of the creation, if
Professional
he pulled them
foul.
down,
Side
All
and
right.
there's no one in front.
David, I love your
Who's
optimism.
this guy? Who's this ugly fuck? Rio Davin? Who's this tramp? No.
Where?
Who is it? Number 3. Who is this guy? Jesus, he's an ugly.
Ridvan.
I know I'll put in the.
Oh, Ridvan Nilmaz.
Who's that?
What do you
Oh,
mean, who's
it-
that?
Ridvan
sounds like
Nilmaz.
that.
I mean, honestly,
Come on,
like,
lads.
He's the kiddie
Let's
catcher,
go.
bro, from
Come
Mary
on.
Poppins.
There we go. Now there we
Yeah,
go.
City
Now
Bang.
Celtic. Now
He's
Celtic
Eddie
started
Catcher
playing.
and fucking
Oh!
Cherry.
Oh,
that's
man.
dreadful.
Come on, Jerry, give us a wave. Come on, Jerry, give us a wave.
Jerry.
Come on, Jerry.
Jesus,
Jerry,
how
where
do
are
I-
you?
how do I mute?
Yeah,
Me,
go.
you put me on mute. Don't put me on
Isn't
mute.
everyone on mute?
You better not put me. You better not.
Why?
Oh, there it is, lads. It's coming. It's coming.
That's why he's putting us on mute.
Yeah,
We're starting now.
everyone's on mute.
We're not.
Everyone, mute for the celebration.
Sign language. Fucking Rangers.
You know, whenever
least
they all
now-
say there's not much between the teams, it looks like it today.
Yeah.
Man, it's always kind of like this. I mean, it's always just kind of like this, except for
It
random.
literally didn't have to
Sunflash
be.
kinda
It
thing.
literally didn't have to be.
No, David, I agree with you. They shouldn't have put us.
Bro, this is industry standard. Sell season tickets. Save Core FC. Very last game. Turn up. Give it maximum.
Come on,
bid.
lads.
This is us. This is all us. The longer this perseveres.
Come on, Celtic.
Fuck's sake.
Kaiser, you're right in a bit.
We're not hooking it long.
We should have done something about
oh,
it.
there's-
It's so obvious.
We're hoofing it long now.
Come on, boys. Drink for luck.
For fuck's sake.
Sludger, brother. Sludger.
Drink for luck.
Told you, bro. Banana and a set of jelly beans. Big oven market could unleash a firmer strike than Seema just unleashed there.
Yeah. So, Craig, I don't know. I think there was too much confidence maybe from us, and certainly from myself. We thought it was one, and we didn't necessarily. I don't know, Craig.
No, I knew, bro.
They've
I
surprised
knew they
us
were
by
going to come
the way
and
they
just
play.
give everything. You know what I mean, Gav? I knew they were going to come and give everything. There's nothing left to give. They're not hoofing the ball. They're not surrendering possession. They're trying to hold the ball. They've made it more
Oh, man,
contested,
that was
more congested.
Really weird, unlucky passage of play there.
Matt O'Reilly's been very quiet today as well. Dogged midfield display.
Michael, I
They've
Made
don't
more
think
changes as well in midfield, huh?
is Larson at the game today. I'm not sure he is. I think he was at the last game. Don't think he bothers for ball stuff.
That should have been a free kick on my
We
Ada there.
don't seem to have. We seem to have lost
Solid
our
skills.
capability to hold on to the ball.
Oh, Jesus
to build up
Christ.
the game again and again and again. Look at that horrendous pass.
Gav, what's the Jesus?
I mean, really bad. Like,
Horrendous.
Just a
really,
bad pass,
really
a
bad.
Really bad pass into nobody.
Now we're just kicking it up the field, hoping for the best.
This is
'cause,
wrong.
like, Mars is making 2 pence pieces here, Gav. Every time you speak, it's gone like 2 pence, 1
Come
pence,
on,
10
Bernardo,
pence.
show them what.
Come on.
There we go. Show us, Matty boy. Come on.
Ah!
Man, that's poor.
Everything seems to be passed to someone else other than our players.
Yeah, some
Come on.
responsibility. That's what you're
What
looking
a
for.
play from Johnson.
Good.
What a tackle.
Good play,
Man, that
Johnson.
was amazing.
Brilliant, Johnston. Brilliant.
Woo!
Brilliant.
Yeah. That is big time
McGregor
play
asking
right
for
there.
it. Yes.
Centre midfield, O'Reilly picks it up.
Right. Now, do this, not an hour fucking half. Let's bring it up the field. Come on.
Yeah. Come on, man. You know
Go on,
they-
Ali Johnston. It's solid through that challenge there, guys. I just
Come on,
got
Tyson!
that. Beautiful.
Ah,
That was a good ball from CCV, but
man,
Tyson,
CCV, that
good
was
job.
brilliant.
you're asking a
Well, like-
guy, Dyson, who can't take the ball down and control it. Run
Well,
for
that's
you,
fine.
bring
Even when
on.
it's on the ground, man.
Run
A couple of weeks-
for you, but not controllable.
a couple of weeks ago, David, the ball was switched wide for CCV and Dyson brought it down on a dime, right? And people were
Yeah.
wondering why Celtic fans rose to
Yeah.
their feet. It's because if Dyson hits that
Oh.
initial touch. Right, I'm waiting to see it.
And it's over.
Yes!
Come on, yeah, I just got it.
High five, bro.
I just knew that when Bernardo got on the ball there.
Yeah, man,
He's
he
looking
just
good.
looked like, bit between his
Oh.
teeth. What a shot on goal, too, man. Just
See
smoked.
what I'm See what I'm raging about.
He's
totally
All my
onside,
plans,
too.
David.
Goal,
All the
baby.
plans-
Onside.
He's
all the
onside.
plans that I've outlined, right, David? All the plans that
Yes.
I've outlined are not coming to fruition now because the game's going to be done within 90 minutes.
I've
Yeah,
never lost
baby.
faith in you guys. I've never once. I've
This
lost
surge
faith
for
in you.
Bernardo is beautiful.
Never.
Right footage strike as well.
Bernardo, I'll be honest with you guys. I've never had much.
Lads,
much faith
sorry,
in
I was just away there. Did something happen?
Change again,
No,
yes.
nothing. You didn't miss a thing. You didn't miss a thing. No, it's still nil
The
now.
stadium goes wild.
Fucking right.
Whoa, boys. Well, seeing as how this is a drink along,
8 minutes of extra time. 8 minutes.
All right. So,
Who said that
I'll,
to me?
I'll do the. I'll do the
everybody
6
get
minutes.
on it.
boys. All right.
I'll do the
Toast.
6 million for Ida now.
Come on,
Now
let's
I'll
do
do
it.
it.
Yes.
On the chin,
Yes.
Gav. On the Lucas here.
Hold on. Give me a sec.
Private chat with this. I never like the look of a private chat.
I just knew the longer the game persists, the more Celtic quality would shine through.
They will be devastated in their brain.
Yellow card instantly for Nicholas Kuhn. First challenge that looked worthy of a yellow card.
Yeah. Oh, bad pass. Here we go. Come on.
In their orange
What's he
halls,
doing diving on him?
on their Masonic halls, and their
Shive them down, every last one of them. Put every challenge back for the rest of the game.
Absolute dog shit. I love how they foul us and then they stay down. What a bunch of
I know.
bitches.
Like,
Do people even root for this fucking team? What a bunch of cunts. Absolutely.
You got a yellow card. You got a yellow card for it, so it's fine.
I don't
Let's
care.
hope their heads drop.
Handball.
Now,
You first guys,
a stop.
and then you stay on the pitch. You stay
8
down on the
minutes.
ground. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Where's the hell today? Which one? You'd be safer saying which
Party
one.
time. It's
Not
party
yet.
time.
Not yet. Not yet.
It is. It's here. I can feel it.
Top
Just
10.
matched them. Honours won. It's party time.
Portadown Orange Hall, Lisburn Masonic Hall. We shove it up you bastard.
Look how Ida is holding these guys off. Unfucking believable. What a fucking
Adam Ida, absolute legend in the making, huh?
dude.
Sorry,
This
get-
kid
through the
Time
6
to
million.
that,
is
bro.
something else, man.
Just
He
do the
is
6
really,
million,
really worth
Right.
it.
Wait, bro, when he
Fine.
holds up the ball. That's what
I mean,
he has the
he's-
physicality, but he doesn't know how to exploit it the way he
But,
does.
I
You know
think
what I mean?
I
Stout.
think
Get the
Ida
nails
needs
torn.
Ida needs a true partner of the size and capability of himself. I do not think he's a partner for Kyogo. Don't think
Bro, I
so.
think we need to play with the front two. See
Well,
that?
here comes
York
the
Obviously
and
not a
Cole,
partner for
that's when
Kyogo.
I look at
Who's coming on,
Ida and Kyogo and I think of York and Cole.
Hey,
for Man
Here comes
United.
Here comes Celtics
You know what I
Player
mean?
of the Year, huh? That's Lindstrom.
I'll tell you what I think more of is like the big guys who used to have an incredible striker with them who wasn't small, but he wasn't that big. But if you think Hearts and Sutton stuff, that's when I think of Ida, and you've got.
It was
Yeah.
never right. That's
Larson.
an illusion.
I don't
It was
think we've got
never
anything-
Hartson and Sutton, bro. It was never Hartson and Sutton. It was
fucking
always
Sixers gets
Hartson and
yellow card.
Larson or Sutton and Larson.
Sutton and Larson. Sutton.
It was
Totally.
never. It was. You know what
Totally,
I mean,
that's
Brian?
what I mean, mate.
Yeah.
No,
It's
exactly.
illusion
No,
of Hartson and Sutton is an illusion. We never had that.
No.
You know what I mean?
no, that's
we
what
used
I
to
mean.
complain and ask. We used to
Aye.
complain and ask Martin to play three strikers, bro.
Come on, hold this shit
Yellow
down,
card
boys.
for Maeda.
No, I
What's
totally-
this?
I'm saying exactly. You're saying
Remember
what I'm saying,
guy-
mate.
Your guy David Fernandez, talk about being at the wrong club, the right club at the wrong time.
Wrong time,
He'd
yeah.
Sutton, Hartz, and fucking Henrik in front of him.
Yeah,
Looks
exactly.
like I
bro.
got more appearances.
What have you got to do?
What have you got to do? No, I
Yeah.
totally agree with you. I absolutely. It's a combination, though. That's what I meant. Guys,
Listen, boys, I love this.
Capable.
I love the fact that we're winning, right? And see, doing this on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen watching, right? You need to appreciate that we can suffer the slings and arrows of a defeat. We can be clipped, posted everywhere. I've got a fucking haircut that's a football stadium on the
Oh,
day
of course
Celtic
I
are in
do.
a fucking cup final. You know what I mean? This could be everywhere, people making fun. But I get this haircut knowing that we are the best around, bro. I wake up in the morning and I hear the theme music for the
Why
fucking
did you get a
Karate
yellow
Kid.
card?
You know what I mean? It's like
Why
trying
the
so
fuck
hard
did
to
might
beat a
have get a
man.
yellow
Oh,
card
look
there?
who's lads.
Honestly,
look who's
like
on.
that is just
Look who's on.
pathetic.
That
Have
was
you
for
noticed that?
Diamanda.
I'm still listening. I'm still listening, Kaiser.
Sorry.
Sorry, David. I was just like the theme music for the Karate Kid plays every morning because we're the best around, bro. And I wake up in the middle of Ibrox and just go out in my driveway every morning, like, boom, we're the best around.
What are they reviewing? What happened here? Like, did
Lindstrom.
Diomande like?
He's going to be off. He's going to be off.
Yeah,
in a
man,
second.
It feels like it. If they're
I
really
think he should
reviewing
be
it like
sent off
this,
for having his beard
I know
so
he's
small.
not.
must-
He's not.
he must have cracked
Lad.
McGregor hard or something happened.
Lads, do you think it's now time for them wankers to sort of dump Simply the Best? Because, I mean, Jesus Christ.
No,
I love it every time they play it.
It's becoming like a home away from home fight song, man.
No,
Bro,
I love it.
Dano,
Every time we roll in and
Let
win,
him keep
it's just you're simply the best.
Question,
We
how
know we
good
are,
are-
motherfuckers.
But how can you say we're simply the best when you look at the track
Big
record?
grab.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole
Big rap.
beauty of it. You know,
That's
like,
the irony
like
of
that.
it.
Gav,
Oh, lovely,
well
Big Joe.
highlighted.
Hold on to it. Run the clock.
Sorry, legends. Well highlighted for that comment, right, Gav?
Big grab.
How many
yeah,
times have we
definitely.
said, looking at Bernardo, I confuse him with Matt O'Reilly over and over again.
All the time.
Not just,
They are
not just the
exactly
look of
the
the player,
same.
right? But the way he moves, that way effortless, glides into position, glides into space. Bernardo, we have not seen the best of Bernardo.
Lovely,
You
Joe.
know what I mean? Well worth his 6 million, easy peasy.
Okay, right.
Man, that
so
was a weird moment.
Big rap. I would say I've been one who's questioned him because I think at times when he's been given a game mid-season or otherwise, he's never properly performed in the sense that I want to. But I'm saying now, absolutely, I'm seeing
Well, and
something
Joe Hart.
Stale of 6 mil.
absolutely true. So, good question, Big Rab.
Here,
Can we have
Kaiser.
more time?
Kaiser,
Can we have
Joe
more
Hart has
time?
your haircut. Joe Hart has your haircut.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he does.
He has
Oh,
it.
man.
Joe Hart has Kaiser.
Good point, Big Rab. Good point.
Joe's
Sorry,
is
lad.
natural. He's got the natural stadium.
He's got the
He's
natural.
got the Stadio El Natural.
David, are you not
Yes,
drinking
come
today,
on.
or are you having
Seconds are ticking down here, lads. It's very close.
Tick, tick, tick,
Fucking
tick,
comment,
tick.
yeah.
I don't wear a watch, but tick, tick.
I've got a
tick,
half and a
tick,
half.
Tick, I
I've got
don't
a half and a
wear a
half,
watch, but tick,
Half
tick,
and a half,
tick,
mate.
tick, 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 tick.
There, the
Good
Bronx.
honey times are done. Tick, 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 tick.
Brilliant, lads. Splendid.
Dano,
Ah,
Dano, give me the kisses. Give me the Korean kisses.
It's the
Come on,
it's the
referee.
Celtic world.
Okay, what?
First year we've had, and we've done a double. You
Who's
know?
this? Who's down?
it's a hat. It's not a kiss. It's a hat.
It's
It's
a
a
hatu. Oh, give me a hatu.
Tony Haggerty will be on writing saying, I told you he's an elite manager. He's an elite manager.
He is an elite.
I love you. He's no
Brendan's
elite,
Brendan's just
Tick,
lucky
tick,
that he
tick,
gets to
tick,
listen to this
tick,
podcast.
tick, tick,
Gav,
tick,
it's
tick,
done.
tick,
It's
tick,
done.
tick,
Look at
tick,
Gav.
tick, tick,
It's
tick,
done, Gav,
tick,
isn't it?
tick.
We've done it.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I would bet on this kick. It's over.
When did Lundstrom come on?
When did Lundstrom come on? Well said, bro. We should be another goal ahead.
Dude, when did he
Lundstrom, come on.
Kick it down the field and oh, come on, ref, you little bitch. It's like 99
nothing.
minutes, man.
Oh, mate.
99 minutes.
It's
Come
like
on.
being at the game,
Blow
isn't
it, ref. Blow it. Oh, yeah.
Barney
Take
Rubble.
your time,
Rubble.
boys. Take your time. This shit is over now.
Voldemort, fuck off.
Yeah,
nice
enjoy
back
your
heel.
bullshit
Oh,
cup
beautiful.
win this year.
The
You
young
little
firm,
bitches.
you know, fuck off. Excuse me. Apologies for yours there, the old Stella.
Oh,
No problem, Brian. If you're
Stella, the old
understanding.
wife beater. The old wife beater.
they're letting
never
this go
too
to
late,
100
He's not
minutes.
got his
Like,
best on, bro.
fuck the
Leave him
fuck
alone,
off,
okay?
man.
He's not drank a litre of vodka yet.
Oh, it's early days. The the Cava's coming.
Oh, you see the players angry that they've not called it yet.
Yeah, fucking call it, man.
Call
This
the
is
time.
over. It's over. Like, it's 100 minutes, you little bitch.
Come on, fuck's sake. There's Gav. Yeah!
Yeah!
We've done it, man. We've done Ada, who said Ada?
Wow.
Who said Ada?
Bloody
Hey, it looks
hell.
like the good
Gav
guys won
started
down
double.
today too, man. Man, you taking down Club Plastic, dude.
Beautiful.
Good day all over the UK.
There it
man.
is.
Yeah.
United win.
man.
That'll do it.
United won, man. 2-1.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus, brilliant.
Yeah, excellent.
Apparently 10 Hags.
How unbelievable
There's
is that?
Joe
There he
Hart.
is.
Tears.
Oh,
Yeah.
That fair ball sharpie, Gav. Plays a bit of fair ball sharpie. A good
Joe's
heart
not
these
going
days is
anywhere.
hard to
look at
find.
this. Celtic.
Where's Paul from Perth? Are we getting Jerry in from at the game?
No, Gav's going to play a bit of fair
David,
ball
can you get a
sharpie.
drink at the game?
A good heart these days is hard to find.
Jerry's at the game.
Can you get a drink
Paul's
at
at Ian said he might come in from the Welsh CSE. Maybe we don't know.
But David, can you get a drink at Hamden? Or would Jerry be sitting there fucking
See, I'm not as privileged as Jerry. I don't think anybody is.
But see,
I don't think anybody gets the. Here we go.
there he is. There's Jerry.
There he is.
Brilliant.
There he is.
Magic.
How do you make him the main one?
Let's go, bro.
Yo, throw him over the main screen.
How do I do that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Can you hear?
We've got that fast. What's going on here?
No pyro, no party, Jerry.
Yes.
Brilliant, man.
Let's go, Jerry.
Yes, Jerry.
Go home, Jan, go home. Go home, Jan.
Yes, go. Go, yes, go.
Brilliant.
Sean.
Here's Sean as well. That's brilliant, Sean. That's look wait on. So that's
Ken Boyd,
Jerry's
can we get the
son.
trophy?
Next film.
Jerry's at the game.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Jerry.
Yo, shout me, bro. You at the football stadium?
Hey.
I'm in the sun, my man. 1-0.
Oh.
Ah.
No, who says boo?
Where's Jerry? Get Jerry.
Come on, you took my spot, man. Come on, man. This is my game.
Back on for God's sake.
I can hear the fans singing it for the coverage,
Oh,
bro.
man.
Go
I got
home,
booted. I
Jan.
got booted, yo.
Oh, you're here,
Guys,
Darren.
was
you
a-
have to
that
do-
was a
you
tough
have to
old
do a wee
game.
video. Well, what
Sorry,
though?
see that? What? Gav, say again?
It was a tough game, that.
Yeah, it was a tough game.
Yeah, making it all the more worth it.
Here, what was the goal like? I
deserved
never,
that.
never saw it. Was it
It was
top end?
offside, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
bro.
matter.
Can't-
Even better. Even better if it's offside.
It wasn't, bro. Ball
wasn't
broke in the
offside.
middle. Bernardo picked it up and drove forward. He looked exactly like Matt O'Reilly. Unleashed a right foot shot for the edge of the 18-yard box. Butland parried and dived, and Ida came in and finished underneath Butland's body. Beautiful finish. Striker following in on the midfielder's play. It was beautiful, Brian. It was nice.
Dude,
Right.
you should be on. You should be on match of the day. You
I
should be
wish.
could you imagine? You should replace Ian Wright.
Well, it
Actually,
would be
Brian,
disgusting, bro.
you should be on match of the day. I mean,
You should be on,
the
Brian.
tactical
Oh, man, no
breakdowns
fool.
and the analysis
So-
and the in-depth.
So what was the
I should be like, pick out there. Fella that hang on the wing.
crazy pass?
Right. Did you guys
That's
notice
it,
the
fucking
tweak we
idiot.
made in the second half here? Like, I mean, let's break it down.
Let's break this down play by play.
Boys,
This is
usually-
where
Break it
you
down-
thought about what you
Break
had
it down
for
with
breakfast.
Briarland.
You
Yeah,
know your stuff. You know your stuff. You know all about eyebrow.
I
stuff.
don't.
You know.
I
You know all about. You know
That's
the.
not going to do.
What do
Yeah,
you call
for
it?
me,
The
right,
lo-
bro,
not the
I'm
long
kinda-
crest, the-
I'm delighted that we won the game, right, within the
Low
limited
block.
time, right? I thought the way Rangers played there, they came out and they played the ball from the back. They were defensive. I only ever seen our quality winning out over the entirety of the game. So I'm a bit disappointed that we didn't get the extra time because I think Celtic could have took 4 goals off Rangers in both periods of the extra time, maybe 2 each half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're. By the way, I don't want to cut. I don't want to cut anyone off, but they're interviewing Ida right now, and
they were asking him, what do you think about all this? Like, what's going on? And so Ida was like, it's a different level. It's a different club. You're not going to get this kind of support at many other clubs, anywhere. And amazing. Dude, he's
90th minute.
We need to buy him, man.
I didn't say that.
That is the guy is fully bought in.
He's a
quality.
He's a
Future. Man, 23, 24.
Future. Yes,
Perfect.
100%.
Perfect.
What are we doing
He's
this?
physical,
What are we doing this summer? Are we aiming
fast.
for the future? Are we bringing back the past? I've seen a lot
What
of
was that?
comments over bringing back Edward, bringing
No.
back Agel,
No,
bringing back
No,
fucking Julienne.
No,
Are we aiming for the future or are we bringing back the past? You
Correct.
get me, boys?
Totally.
It's the
Yeah.
future. It's Adam Ida.
Yeah.
See, Adam Ida,
Never go back.
an absolute steal.
No,
at six
Ida-
now.
Ida loves being here. The other thing is what was it the game against Killy? Yeah. The first goal we scored, he just battled everyone off the ball, brought it up from midfield, and created that entire opportunity. Like I just can't deny how Rodgers envisions this shit going forward, man.
See, people
Yeah.
think Alec Ferguson was a Hun. He was a Tim after he left them. Anyway,
In football, he was a Tim. He was taught by Jock Steen. Like, fuck
Yeah.
off. Everybody, yeah.
Bro, I watched his interview when Alex
Sorry,
Ferguson joined Rangers, and he's talking about when he get married to his wife and how they
Catholic.
treated his wife because she was Catholic, bro, and how he felt about that. It kind of made me feel ashamed for such a great manager and such a great man coming from Govan, where I'm from, bro. You know what I mean? Regardless of his alliances, regardless of what team he supported, what he managed to achieve in the game, both as a player and a
love
manager,
him.
was absolutely outstanding. One of the
Well, I
greatest ever Scottish managers.
I think
love-
he
No,
said
he learned from the best.
he
How did he learn how to manage? He learned from the best. He learned from Jock, man.
said himself that he was ashamed that he didn't deal with that at that
Yeah,
time.
100%, David.
But he
Credit
dealt
to the
with
man
it.
as well, you know
But
what I
he
mean?
dealt with that through the rest of his life, with having nothing to do with it, and just
Yeah.
honouring.
Gav, do
But
you
he-
remember Man U Palace, us watching it in the Chester? And then, I mean, I always liked Fergie. Remember my dad used to hate me for, my dad used to say, he spat in Caesar's face and all this. And I'm like, but
Isn't there something weird about Fergie when he was growing up? It was like he grew up in Govan, but like his dad was a Celtic fan, or like his mom was, or something like that. Yeah. I mean, he's always never been like dyed in either side of it. But as far as management goes, the dude is a Jock Steen protege, man. I mean,
Dano, I went to see
Nobody
when I was
denied.
younger, Dano, when I was younger, like a young teenager, and was looking for employment and looking for an apprenticeship as an apprentice electrician. I used to go to Ferguson House, and that was created by Alex Ferguson, and it was on the Broomloan Road, and it was like a work program where Alex Ferguson funded it himself, right?
yeah.
And he helped young men find apprenticeships and stuff like that in the neighbourhood of Govan. He did a lot for this area, bro. I also played for Harmony Row Football Club, who have ties with Alex Ferguson, because that was the club that he played for when he was a young boy. I was taken to Manchester. I met Ryan Giggs. I met David Beckham. I walked on Old Trafford. You know what I mean? I've been on the tour of Old Trafford. I did all that when I was a young boy, like playing football at a young age. You know what I mean? But it was all through Alex Ferguson and ties to Govan, and it was never, ever tied to what club you support or your alliance. It was all just to do with football. It was all just to do with talent.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No, yeah.
I'm
That's the whole thing with Ferguson, man. That's the
I'm
whole thing with
starting
Ferguson.
to suspect Craig Young is our new Jerry, who's connected to bloody
Connections,
everyone.
He is.
How do you get so many connections, Craig, and not do anything about them? It's like, well, Jerry's there at the game.
He says,
Right.
listen, lads, you shouldn't get too
Right.
cocky because the real Rangers are coming.
Big Adamita's also dating my sister. They're golfing on the weekends.
Oh, Ida was well on side.
Well,
Hey,
on
did you
time.
notice? I wanted to
Here,
make a
PDA
point
blog,
there earlier,
blog.
if I could, maybe. Did you see Philip Clement had all the team on the grass there, and he was
No.
giving them the post-match talking to, like, okay,
Giving
this
them the
season,
finger.
They were
you
going.
know that, like
Did he?
the thing
This
that
time
managers
next year,
sometimes
boys.
do, this public conference in front of all the fans. Fuck
It's
that
always
shit.
That's bullshit.
yeah. Clement sitting everybody down and like in the middle of the pitch, like they're under detention or something. Like
Yeah.
they're fucking 10 years old. Like
Any
the
manager
dude has
manager
lost the
that does
plot.
me, I
The
would-
dude has
You know what I
lost the
really
plot.
wanted
I'm
there,
not
boy?
afraid of anything this guy brings to the
You
game.
know what I really
He-
wanted?
guys,
Just to caveat the season, what I really wanted was extra time to hit and Brendan to stay on the bench and see the kit guy who Brendan told to shut the fuck up, to send him on to give the briefing for extra time. Like send the kit guy on.
For anybody
We've
watching,
already sent Santa on, you know what I mean? We need to send the
for
kit guy
anybody
on
watching, for anybody watching like the feed with Neil Lennon and everybody like pitch side, what the fuck is the jacket situation?
I know, lads. Here,
Like,
come here.
I mean,
I
is this some
That's
kind of
Dono,
is this some
I
kind of
agree
like
with you.
ridiculous version
Dono.
of rivals at the Masters or something? Like,
I'm not
Dude,
seeing this jacket
I bought
situation, bro.
a coat the other day. I have to go to a wedding, and I bought a coat like Lenny's, and I put it on, and I looked at myself and went, "No."
Well, wait a minute. It's
No,
called,
back on eBay again.
it's called,
You know what I mean?
do you know that whole look where it comes from? It's called New York.
Oh, look, that's
Financial.
James
By the-
Cavalier.
if anybody's watching,
his
Rangers
original
are proudly
formation.
going up and getting another
Yes.
second
Yeah,
position trophy.
disappointed.
Their
Top
favorite
loser.
position, by the way.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Followed
disappointed.
by
Look,
Steve
man,
Loser.
Fucking
see-
second.
See the guy
For
giving
anybody
a
trying to
Cavalier
lay him.
medal. He was a complete hunt. He's sitting there going,
Gav, what are
see.
the stats on Rangers captains that have lost the most? I mean, like Rangers
Really
captains
hard.
with the
Yeah,
most
Ezra
runners-up
Heaton, he is.
medals.
Yeah.
Tavernier's got to be there, isn't he? He's got to be like the greatest runner-up ever.
It's like my old
Look,
fellow.
I mean, look at dude. Clement is on the stage. He just walked past. He
Look
grabbed
at
his
this guy's
medal. He
face.
looked all
Look at this
pissed
guy's
off.
face.
I look
But
at
I
his
mean,
big baldy
He
cunt.
like he's
Queen
not
of
even.
Egypt.
His tie doesn't even look like it's on properly. Like, get your fucking game together, you
He's
idiot.
like,
What's with the rose? What's with the fucking rose?
This guy's raging.
Like,
bro.
I know
He's
you're,
like,
I know you're French, but get it together.
He's got to invent stuff to make it good, like
Here,
a
lads,
rose or
lads.
something.
Right.
Was
Like
he
they're
gonna
so
work backwards
they're
with
so
his
angry.
finger?
He can't even wear his tie properly. Like
Yeah.
when he walks off with their
This is
runners
record.
up
Some,
medal.
some seriously bad refereeing in
sense.
that game, wasn't there?
There was.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Horrendous.
Bad. Like genuinely bad.
Brian, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say. I can't remember. Hold on. What the fuck was I gonna say?
All right,
It
back
was
to
something
Dano.
important. It was something important. No, oh yes, Philip Clement's record is probably now the same as Pedro Pachina.
No, it's worse.
It's
He's
worse.
had
Is
a
it
worse
worse?
record.
Is it a
He's
bit- I
worse.
know he was.
Then
You
both
know.
Pedro Pachina and Michael Beals, he has a worse record than
Both
Pachina,
of them.
Beal, and Gio.
But
Worse.
the only thing
So,
is,
I don't-
he's won a trophy. So, you know,
That'll save him for next season. I'm delighted. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
he
Give
will
him
be,
one
I
more
will.
chance.
I will put £100 on. He will be gone by 15th of October.
Yeah.
Over.
And then they'll shit themselves and they'll bring somebody like Frank Lampard.
What
or they'll
haircut are we
bring
betting on this,
Stevie G.
Brian?
Hmm?
What haircut are we betting on this, Brian?
What haircut? Dude, I'll do
Yeah.
whatever you want me to. Mohawk, fucking skin.
A mohawk, Brian. A
Mullet.
skinny.
It will be really difficult.
To
Anything
grow it all
long,
in, jet black.
the full fucking,
mullet.
the
Brian,
full
yeah, mullet.
afro. Anything that involves loads of hair. I've never had loads of hair. I've always had.
Brian, you have to grow a mullet. You have to work on it.
You
for
know,
the
I've
next year.
never had loads of her, but I've
Her?
shot
Yeah,
loads
her.
on her.
No, dude.
never
you
had-
have.
I've never
No,
had
you've
loads
got
of
your
hair.
hair, man. You've got your hair fucking so.
No, you missed the point, Brian.
All right. That's the way I
But
said
shit,
hair.
I've
I've never
just
seen a
seen.
wee bit of her.
I've just seen.
Sorry.
Gav, put that picture up of me.
Who's this
Put that
cunt giving
picture
out
I'm
the
not
fucking-
taking loads of her. That's not.
Did you get
Who's
that?
this guy
the
with a
point.
beard? No, not me. Who's this guy giving out? He looks as if he's on MDMA or something. Fuck's sake. He's sitting there going,
This guy's raging, bro. He's got a direct line to Chico and his sausage fingers. He was.
look at Lenny.
force
Lenny's up
fed
there.
Gabriel
Look at Lenny
Silva
laughing. Brilliant. Love you, Lenny.
Where is?
love you,
There's
Lenny.
Scott Brown. You see Scott Brown jumping
That's a
over?
good question, Craig.
Brilliant.
Michael.
Lenny was.
Do you
definitely
forgive Lenny, boys? Do you forgive Lenny?
No, but so there was never any question that there was anything other. Yeah, there we go. There's me.
Oh my God.
Look at Smolder. Look
David-
at this Smolder.
David, I've
I seen this guy in Iron Man. He was the
Dave,
bad
you look
guy
like-
in
David, you
Iron
look
Man,
like an
wasn't he, bro?
You look
That
like an
suits you.
assassin. It does.
I
suit
do.
you.
I think so.
It's like Max Brannon, bro. But
I
good
love
looking.
it. I love it. I do that every
Yeah.
Christmas because currently, if I only get certain amount of holidays, I get to Christmas, then I just shave my head. So
I know.
don't have to
I
stay
would
on
do
it.
that at Christmas. I would get
That's
pissed
what I
off.
do,
My
just
hair be
get
getting
rid of
long.
it.
I just-
Oh yeah,
You're like
There it
David
is.
Jones, got
Yeah.
that thick hair, bro. You know what I mean? You've got that thick wig.
There we
I've
go.
got that thick hair, mate. I can
Now,
shave
you
it
get
all.
on take copyright here, but if I do this,
No,
Probably not
That's
if
fine.
you do that now.
but if
Oh,
I done
if
it, we
I
would.
do Mr. Durther.
Left in the
Sorry.
cup. Eddie Bricky. Let's go, Eddie Bricky.
There's a brick. You got that out.
Monkey, go get that medal on your scants.
Cubo's sitting there getting a tool out. What the fuck?
I gotta say,
Here's your big man pretending he's happy at the back. The big ball.
Yeah, well, who's got
Hey,
the,
what
the,
the
the red tie
Rick.
with the scalpel?
Listen, legends, right? I would just like to say right now, right? I know Joe Hart is retiring, and it gives you those green-coloured specs when you look back on his performances and stuff. But Joe came in and he provided rigidity and security when we really needed it. 75 England caps during a period where the fucking Queen of England died and Celtic fans laughed. This man had 75 caps for his nation.
Kaiser, I was so
patriot,
happy to
and
see
he
an England
stood.
flag. I was
yeah,
so
but
happy
yeah,
to
but
see
yeah,
an
but
England flag.
Kaiser,
He
we
He took
didn't,
that on his
we didn't.
chest, Daniel, you
Kaiser.
know what I mean? He
Kaiser,
took
but
that.
we
He took
didn't-
the slings and arrows for people going, Joe Hart, you're supposed to be a patriot. You should be saying something to Celtic fans. He took that, bro, and he appreciated that we had a difference of opinion. It might not be his opinion, but he still loved the club. He still supported us.
I'm going to
You know what I
say
mean?
something. I'm going to say something controversial here. Some way that won't actually apply to a lot of Celtic fans. I think at that point we should have said nothing, but we did, and I didn't enjoy it. We should have been quiet.
Listen, David,
Yeah.
right? A lot of people says to
That's
me,
what I think.
David, a lot
Be
of
quiet
people
about
says-
what?
Well, hold on,
Well-
Daniel, just 2 seconds to explain, right? A lot of people says to me, when someone passes away, you shouldn't make fun of them, right? Because that's disrespectful. That's what David's saying. No matter who it is, right? You shouldn't make fun. That's
No matter.
disrespectful.
The royal fucking family.
Right, yes, Daniel. But see, when Hitler passed away, it did not
Yeah.
make him a good guy, did it?
Yeah.
Just because he died, did it make him a fucking good guy? When
Yeah.
Joseph Fritzl died or Jimmy Savile died, it did not
Fritzl's
then
still
of
alive,
make
is
him
he not?
a
No,
good
no.
fucking guy.
No, but I mean, how we did it is genius. We
Yeah.
didn't boo. We didn't give everybody. There it is.
We're back to
Yes.
us.
The Brandon
Thanks,
clap.
Gav. Thank you,
Is that
Gav.
the Brandon?
It was.
Gav, is that the
If you
Brandon
hate the
clap?
royal family,
Gav.
clap your hands.
Gav, you
And
do
that
the
was
Gav for
Brandon
coming
brilliant.
clap.
into
And
sanity.
that's why
Thank
we're
you,
I was
Gav.
doing
brilliant.
the Ange.
Genius.
That was Ange.
Oh, the ants. What about the Fergie? The
No, I thought that was hilarious. That chant.
Dude, if you hate the royal family, clap your hands. It's one of the
Yeah,
most
I thought that was
brilliant
brilliant.
protests I've ever seen on some kind of
Private
nationally televised anything ever.
Genius.
Genius. And it was class. It was. It wasn't some kind of crass kind of thing. We're going at
Well,
them
I like-
booing
I
or
just
something.
like the way, Daniel,
It's
they were-
why
they-
Celtic supporters are geniuses.
I like the way they implemented, rather than a moment's silence that Celtic fans
Yeah.
were violating, they implemented
Yeah.
a moment cheering, and Celtic fans decided to sing, well, if you hate the
If you
royal
hate
family,
the
clap your
royal
hands.
family, clap
Everybody
your
ate
hands.
from then. That was beautiful.
Brilliant. It's one
No,
of the
Gav,
best
no.
protests of anything I've
I was
ever
like,
seen.
no,
Ever.
No. I totally agree with you.
No.
It was genius move.
There's
Honestly,
Liam
very
Beckham.
inspired.
I can tell just by
Very.
the way Gav says that he was the brains behind that movement. I can look at his face. Look at his face. Everyone in the chat, look at Gav's face. You know he was the brains behind that movement. See all the secret movement that comes underground in Celtic. Gav's the man. He actually sends mails
Well,
out.
Gav,
Keep it out. It's not Jerry. No.
Honestly, guys, I can. Sometimes he asks me for stuff, and he gives me in like Morse code, and I'm like, "Can you just?" And he's like, "Shh, do it." I'm like, "Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Do it."
X-Man.
So I do it, mate. I do it. I don't know who it goes to, and I don't know where it ends up, but I do it just because
But
Gav
it happens, and that's what's important.
Happens.
Just because Gav says so.
Mate,
On
I
the
was in
Celtic world, Gav is the man for Del
One
Monte.
second, guys.
I was in Hanoi, and I met his brother.
Gav's like, I hate you guys.
I was like, what? I'm meeting your brother? Why am I meeting your brother in Hanoi? What's happening? Why should I do this?
He wants to buy blood diamonds,
Just meet
bro.
him. Just meet him. Just meet him. Okay, I'll meet him.
I
met
said
him.
you don't have to. No, he doesn't have to. You don't have to. You just have to both be there.
Hey, I've got a question. Like while we're singing, like "You Never Walk Alone,"
yes,
at our end, right? I think like somebody with some audio and video technique can take kind of a panning video of the emptying Rangers section while this is getting sung
empty, bro.
triumphantly, and just like make that like almost a viral video. You see what I'm saying? Like you'll have the video, you'll never walk alone being
Dano,
sung
I just need to
triumphantly.
say, I actually prefer the new Brian.
Empty
I like the new
seats.
Brian.
We haven't even noticed Brian's phone, have you?
Why am I getting interrupted?
Brian, remember we were talking the other day about
Hold on, what happened to Brian? He just got a whole lot more good looking.
Yeah, like honestly.
You're too good.
Am I supposed to be attracted to Brian now?
I would probably make more sense of him, to be honest. And I think Gavin knows that. So
Brian always.
You know Gavin.
I've met him a couple of times, haven't I, Gav? Is he frozen? He's frozen.
Yeah.
Always.
I'm pretty sure he's blinking.
I can see him blinking.
I think
Dano.
he's blinking.
Blink twice, that if you can hear us, Gav. Blink twice.
No, he's gone. No, Brian sent me on to see your wee dog. So he's gorgeous, wee thing. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing here. He stuck them on. But anyway.
Respect.
I was
guys,
so happy.
We need to think of more of a we need to have a regular female contributor next year, don't you think, boys?
100%.
I mean, like
It
honestly,
has to be
100%,
What
like a couple of them.
What we could do is complain about the male.
Yes.
The fact that you love Celtic more than you love your partners, and that's enough.
Could I?
Right, I'm going to pass it back on for some poisoning from this man.
It's beautiful to meet you. Thank you for coming on. Legend.
I'm just glad I'm not live. All right.
You are.
All right.
No, we're not live.
But, never mind.
You are
not
live.
We're not live.
We're off.
What's YouTube live?
Oh man!
I'm just glad I'm not live.
Everyone see me just get slapped in the head there, did they?
Well, anyone.
Yeah.
That was like that moment in the Naked Gun, like where like everybody in the stadium's like, yeah, brilliant.
Hey there, you with the sad face.
Brian, what's your woman's name? She didn't
Maria.
Maria.
Yeah.
She's lovely, man. Nice work, man.
I did. I overachieved. I mean,
oh, Brian.
You take what you get, like, you know.
Let's go, Brian. Well said, brother. As long as you all think Brian, she's the one that's punching, bro. Don't you worry. Brian's the man.
There we go, lads.
There we go. Joe.
Gav.
X-Man
Gav.
dying in his green and white sweater above his
Oh, God love him.
very
Dano, what time is
overgrown
it?
fur.
What time is it? 2:00 where you are?
1:30, 1:27 to be
very
technically.
late for
And is
you
it really
guys.
warm?
Sheesh.
Is it
Look
really
at Big
warm?
Joe.
Oh, it's so
He's seen
late.
haircut as
Oh
me.
my god. Oh, we have to not stop drinking.
Oh, I love him.
But he's so furry. I can't keep this sweater on him forever.
No.
The poor bastard.
What a squad. Quality.
We're only gonna get better next year, man.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait
I
to
don't-
see till we dig
Honestly.
into the summer. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be here all
I
through
think
the summer, all through the off-season. We'll be debating the transfers, possibilities. We'll be coming back throughout the week. So make sure you stay subscribed. You know what I mean? Don't go anywhere because we're not going anywhere. Just because the season's over doesn't mean the channel's over. We'll be bringing you content all throughout. And anyone who wants,
As
Jerry
said, we haven't gone away, you know.
we haven't gone away. We've just been in hiding.
I'm gonna wait. We're just on the
Cocaine stock cutter.
Don't worry, we'll be bringing out X-Man's penis regularly throughout.
Yeah, Daniel. Let's go. X-Man's all for it, Daniel. He's like,
Brilliant. Gav, smile.
X-Man looks like Tina Turner, Daniel. Same haircut.
Hey,
Simply the worst.
let's not
Simply
combine.
the best. Simply
Let's
the
not-
best.
Let's not combine my two most and least favorite things. I love Tina, and I hate that song is used as a fucking out.
Let's
Is used as
go.
like the intro song for Rangers.
That
Ugh.
Michael.
That's
sent that.
Killian, Michael's boy.
I know,
Yeah,
but did Michael send that?
boy.
Yes, Michael sent that. Remember the thing we did
From
on
Rome?
Killian?
Is this from Rome, bro?
Looking good, Boyle.
Yes.
Good lad, Killian. Look at the pints. That's Mike's pint.
Rangers, man.
Mhm.
Done again.
I know. See that bag under the TV? That was a rolling square sausage that was in that. I can tell. I can smell the square sausage and onion.
Brilliant. Rolling sausage. Brilliant.
I can smell it, can't you, boys? Everyone can smell that rolling square sausage. Banging.
Take brown sauce, Kaiser.
Brown
No.
sauce as well, bro. Well stated.
sauce.
Not me. I mean, you'd probably have to we'd have to get a translator for the Chicago equivalent, but I'm sure it exists. I mean,
Just get a sausage,
I know,
Dan. We'll
I
see,
grew up in
sausage
Sausage
and
Central,
square.
so I
Pound
mean,
it
whatever.
down.
Dano,
It
do you know what brown
exists.
sauce
I
is?
just don't know what we call it.
Dano, do you know what brown sauce is?
Brown
Based-
sauce?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
brown
it's like,
sauce.
it's like ketchup, and you spice it up a bit, and you put
Yeah.
It's
I know
like-
that. I know that.
like steak sauce in America, like JR. Is it JR steak sauce?
Yeah, it's steak sauce or like hickory sauce or something like that.
Aye.
Yeah.
But
Dan,
that
you
here,
need to come
guys,
to
are brown
Scotland.
sauce.
Bro.
Oh,
I'm going to get us
Man,
Champions League.
I'm aiming to come over sometime in the fall, man. I'm
going to get us Champions
taking
League
myself
tickets,
out
Dano.
of the grave financially, like as far as like walk around money goes. But
I know.
No, bro, I'll
If-
contribute. I'll help.
no. Here, the
Hell
boys will help.
yeah.
If
Yeah, you come stay with me,
get
bro.
over.
Come stay with
Okay,
Kaiser.
come
You
on.
can sleep on my couch. I only spoon. You need to be the little spoon, Dano, and I'll be the big spoon, right?
look,
Spoon. Fuck.
look. In case, I mean, obviously, the Western grip hand
You can
jobs
play
we're gonna give
football,
each other
Dano.
while we're watching movies together is gonna be worth. It's gonna be worth.
Yeah.
That's
you
what
know,
that's
my
what I had to
price.
say to my wife, Dano. If I got up to sports, sub by the border, you can play a bit of football. You know what I mean?
Here's a wee video for you.
Yeah. We'll have some
Let's
video.
go.
We'll obviously have some video content from that.
Magic.
Yes.
Jerry
There's
filming
always
with his
one.
phone the wrong way round.
Which he keeps annoying us that we remind him not to do it portrait, but he keeps doing it. I think he does it as a fucking wind up.
Bro, it's so easy, right? It's so easy to grab your phone and initiate the video and just pick it up. You always forget to turn that landscape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
You see right there where Jerry's filming from? David, see right in front of him, down the bottom? It was right behind Ange Postecoglou where I was setting off the pyro and all the police just surrounded me. I was like, actually, I've got an article about the only guy arrested for setting off pyro in Hamden. But they were like, come down to the front of the stadium to talk to you. And I was like, get to fuck. Come get me after the game. I ain't moving for you. If I come down there, you're putting me out. You know what I mean? No way. I'll send you the article, bro, right?
I've got...
But yeah, boys, I gotta get out. I gotta get out to Glasgow like in fall sometime. I'm gonna be there.
You're
Yes,
telling
Dan,
us
100%, bro. You need to change it.
Fucking brilliant, man.
I'll show you the underbelly, Dan. I'll see the silky sweet underbelly of Glasgow, bro.
I was hoping you were gonna say of Glasgow after that, as opposed.
Well, I'll show you my underbelly as well, Dan. Okay, silky sweet underbelly, but Glasgow as well, right, bro? I'll show you the dark areas, the areas where the sunbeds don't reach.
the dark underbelly.
dark
I'm a cop from
underbelly.
Glasgow.
I was kind of like, man, what's he gonna say?
Oh,
after
double
this? The dark underbelly.
champions. And it started this season, legends. Yes, sorry, Gav.
CCV is just being interviewed there, and they asked him to hold up a T-shirt, and the T-shirt says, "Don't back down, double down."
Oh,
who's going to be claiming credit for that?
Oh, I know who's going to be claiming credit for that. No, Paul Weller. Paul Weller, he's got a stream online. It's Paul Weller CSC. No, I know exactly who it's going to be like. That's an old statement, bro. I actually just took the T-shirt off this morning that says that on it, Gav. Not a dilute my alliances, but I do have a Boise Bus T-shirt, bro. I was a big fan of the Boise Bus. I did buy a T-shirt, and one day they started arguing with a contributor, and they isolated the guy and bullied him, and I thought, that's a bit much. You know what I mean? Like, just to single out a single contributor over something they said. And then I just stopped watching. I just kind of fell away from it. No real discontent or hatred or anything like that towards them. It was just like the way they treated Red Scotland. That's the guy's name. Red Scotland. The way they treated Red was just above and beyond for me. It was just like single people out when they talk shit about you and single you down in chats, but like the way they done it was just a bit much for me, bro. Nice people, fantastic pod, fantastic show, fantastic slogans, as you says, bro. Don't back down, double down. I did really enjoy.
It's a Lemmy quote, isn't it?
Yes, it is a Lemmy quote, bro. 100%.
Yeah.
But there was kind of like a couple of times, like through our first season, stuff that happened and stuff like. There was a kind of horrible moment that Gav got misinterpreted by Axon, and it was like, oh, that's
listen, David,
so good,
right?
not
listen,
so
David,
good.
when you're talking to people online in chat, it is so hard to express humour or cynicism in a chat. See, just when you're just trying to give somebody advice and you're reading it and you're reading the chat and you're thinking, bro, I'm being sarcastic. Can you not read that for the message? But obviously, no, they can't. They perceive that message the way they want. And if they're being attacked by other people at the time, they're all more likely to receive that message as an attack rather than genuine advice for a genuine person wanting to help out. So I've done it before as well, bro. I grabbed the jaggy end of the stick.
Listen, you and I have had conversations, and I've had to come to you afterwards, and we've had lovely sort of then goes on to have a lovely chat. I just mean that sometimes that it can be difficult in those situations where, like Gav with Axon, but then it leads on to much better things when you
of course, because you come to an understanding, don't you, bro? The person who comes to an understanding with you, like that was not your intent, and then they recoil. But what I'm trying to say is, like, any given day, like, we're just normal guys. I'm not a professional. I'm not fucking Philip fucking Schofield. I'm not fucking paid to do this. You know what I mean, bro?
Wait, hold on. What's happening here?
I just turn up and do the job. Look how handsome my man is. Look
Paul.
how handsome my man is.
How do you make Paul look long?
There it is.
Yes!
Look, my man Paul's beard. It's gorgeous.
He is a Viking. You're right. He is a Viking.
Boys,
Talk this.
Gorgeous.
it's back to the usual. I can hear nearly nothing.
Nah.
But I'm just out of the Perth Celtic Supporters Club. They've agreed to let me back in. An amazing atmosphere again, but we've fucking not really performed, have we? But we got there, and that's all that really matters. So, we did it. We've nailed it. It wasn't 3-0, like I said. It was absolutely shit by comparison.
It was moral 3-0. Moral 3-0. Moral victory.
The fact that Kaiser can speak is a bonus, I think. But
Yes.
I can't really hear you. I've got no mic. I've got no.
You're gonna love us. You love us.
So I'm just here to say hello.
You love us.
We fucking did it. We did a double in an absolutely shocker of a season. But it was our first season, and in our first season we did the fucking double. So if anything, if you're watching, if you're on the Drinkalong, and you're considering subscribing and you haven't already, we fucking did the double in the fucking debut year of a Celtic world. It's worth a fucking subscription. If anything else, get it done. Fucking subscribe. Like the show. Like the fucking channel. We love you. We thank you for your fucking contribution, but keep it coming because there's fucking more next year. There's more. See you later.
Go Paul the haircut, Gav.
Can I just ask, how does he have a corporate job?
Such a handsome man, bro. Such a handsome man. He's like a gummy bear, bro, that's drank sexy juice. Such a handsome
I
man.
happen to know.
Swear
he
to God,
does
I
flowers.
almost
I
spit
know
my
what he does
mouthful
flowers.
of beer all over my own computer.
Remember gummy bears, Daniel? Gummy bears.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to insinuate Paul with bears.
but
like, 'cause
it
he's
was
not
more
a
to
bear.
David's comment about
Anything to do
corporate
with
job.
bears is wrong. I'm starting
I mean,
going.
you guys
I
all know I
actually,
don't have corporate jobs. I'm never gonna have a corporate job. Fuck that shit.
I'm actually.
Whatever.
I'm at the stage now that I'm going. I can't wear blue jeans anymore. Can't wear them. They're blue.
It's like a Neil Diamond song, Brian.
Dude,
Brian's gone on
fucking
Neil
running
Diamond on us.
I'm running around, dude.
Jeans,
Guys, I'm
baby.
running around. Everything is green. The car's green. The fucking shorts are green.
He's never in blue jeans, babe.
anything I have a choice. You know, I need the
Baby,
green. Need the green.
tonight.
No playing fucking snakes
Baby,
and ladders. I need the
tonight,
green.
all alone by the fire, you and I.
I can't have anything not green.
Nothing but
Everything.
never blue jeans, babe.
Oh, shoes. I have a pair of fucking green shoes. A pair
Green
of green
shoes, green pants.
Dude, everything's green.
trousers.
Everything's green. The only thing I don't eat that don't do this green is food. Obviously. Well, I don't mind the odd bit of green, but you know,
A bit of
But I-
lettuce on a burger.
Blue is not a natural food
Dude.
color. You understand that?
Blue
my fucking
cheese, David,
my new
blue
car
cheese.
is green, Gav. I mean, it's embarrassingly green to the point of like, it's. You might as well put McStay at the front.
Hell
And I
yeah.
might just do that.
He's
Wonder
the
much
only
of a
front
car-
bumper.
Much of it cost? Much of it cost to get a McStay fucking number plate, like.
Go get Ida on the
uh,
front.
Or Ida.
And then you can cross the bottom of your car and drive it a driveway and go, Ida with a heater.
Ida with a heat up.
Ida with a heater.
I know. I need to wind my neck in about stuff that's blue. Would be able to wear a blue shirt, but I just
No, you
can't.
do not, bro. You don't need to wind
Can't
your
do.
neck in for nothing. You're a giraffe, a majestic giraffe, and we're double champions right here. Your neck's as long as it's gonna be. Stick that neck out, bro.
I don't
Right.
mind.
Power.
I'm not missing a blue shirt. Like I'm not like missing it, but I will always choose green. Fucking a green mobile phone. You know, look at the state of the headphones. Green. Everything is green.
Yes, bro.
Green
So it should
rules.
be.
Gav, look at you. What's wrong with poor Gav? You tired, son?
Everything is green.
Heaven's gone green.
And it was all green.
That's what you're referencing, isn't it?
That's
every single time.
Amazing.
So Dano's away first. You know, lads, we were shite this season, and we've still.
Dano's away pooping in the corner, bro. Look at X-Man's face watching Dano shitting in the corner.
Look at him.
X-Man's like, "What's going on, Dano? Why are you pooping in the corner, Daddy?"
How old's your oldest, Kaiser?
My oldest daughter's name. Yeah, my oldest daughter. Her name is Jada, bro. She turns 20 this year.
What's she going on to do, if you don't mind me asking? Is she coming out to Asia? To see her uncle?
She's actually a fully qualified nursery teacher, bro. So she works in childcare, so she can go anywhere in the world doing childcare. She loves it.
Make a fortune.
My younger daughter, Sorsha, is 14 and she's still in school.
What's her name? Sorsha?
Sorsha, bro, but not spelled Sorsha, the Irish way, Brian. It's spelled Sorsha, like the movie Willow. You remember that movie Willow? That's where the princess, and that's called Sorsha. That's where the name
Irish
came
Scottish for the same thing, you know what I mean? The same.
Yes, exactly, brother.
The same, you know what I mean?
So like, there's Jada, Sorsha, Lucius, and Castiel. Lucius is my oldest son. He's 13 years old.
That's light. It means light, doesn't it, Lucius?
Yes, yes. He's named after. Remember the movie Gladiator?
Aye.
And there's obviously there's Gladiator, and the young boy goes to the cell to meet the Gladiator. His name is Lucius. So that's where I originally heard it. Lucius Fierce or something. The young boy's name is. So I originally heard it for there. But Lucius is autistic and non-verbal. So he's my oldest son. He's 13 years old, but he's never spoken a word. So I'm a father of an autistic child. My younger son, Castiel, he has full capabilities of speech, everything, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know where the autism came from. It's not genetic, no, it's just random.
We need to get into their world. They don't need to come into our world. We need to go into their.
Yes, 100%, Brian.
Patrick was given that today.
Europa League ball, bro, that is class.
I know this is Dublin, so had to do that. No, he will. You're saying he's non-verbal. He will eventually, when the time's right, he will, you know, he will communicate.
He does.
It must be difficult for you, man.
Like he never spoke. You get me, Brian, bro? He's never spoken. You always have those days, right, when you're at the bottom of the barrel and you're looking around and you're like, my son's never said a word. He looks like a fucking deer in the headlights. He has these massive blue eyes, so handsome, you know what I mean? Gorgeous, like an angel. And I'm like, see, if I just knew he was there, if I knew there was someone in there, I would never desert him. I would always be by his side, right? And I'm just saying this prayer, like, quietly to myself, sitting right here in this kitchen, right, legends? And my son walked in, and there's a fruit bowl at the end of my table, and he picked up a banana, and he went, banana, and put it back in the fruit bowl. And I was like, what merde? The boy knows what I could have picked it up and said peach, apple, orange, but he knows exactly what a banana is. He showed me right there in that one, the only word he's ever said to me. You know what I mean, legends? The only word he's actually ever said. He showed me in that one word. He knew who he was. He had intelligence. He heard the prayer that I was saying, even if I was speaking to God, and God didn't answer. My son did, because he certainly heard me. Or God answered through my son and his disability. Whatever way you want to accept it, like, that's one thing that happened to me that I never let go of. Like, I will always be there for my son. I walk hand in hand with him in his autism journey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a very hard thing to do, ladies and
gentlemen.
Beautiful.
As you know, Kaiser, I have two. We've shared this offline from everybody else. And I've had one kiss off my 5-year-old daughter. It was last weekend. And I said, kiss her daddy. And she just did it. And then she kissed her mum. It's such a beautiful.
It means the world, bro, doesn't it? It's like they don't understand as well what it means to you. It's devastating.
The wonderful feeling of just that single connection.
Just to know that they know you. I get that, David, bro. I love that. You're on the same page, brother. You deal with it as
my entire day was in a hotel here as we are, and I just walk around the whole day with my 5-year-old who's non-verbal autistic and just play the entire day.
Even here right now, right, the gorgeous Mrs. Kaiser's been running about cleaning all day, cleaning my entire house, and I put her background down so you can't see the background, right, but she's cleaned the entire thing. She's dealing with my son. She's fucking juggling everything that goes with being a normal parent and the parent of a fucking child with a disability while I'm drinking in the middle of my kitchen trying to bring a bit of entertainment and have fun with everybody. It's a lot that I put on my family to do these things, you know what I mean?
He'll the Celtic way. He'll
living
the
in the middle.
Way.
Hell yeah, Brian.
Maria,
and your wife was on as well. So hail, bro. Well said. That's what I was calling out. The power behind the throne in it. Behind every man. Behind every great man is a greater woman rolling her eyes.
Absolutely.
This guy again.
You know, we're waiting for 12 o'clock.
As I said to Dana and everybody,
like
we take the kids away for a day.
Ray's fucking making the dinner, sorting the kids out, you know. I'm sitting there, oh dear, you know, Ralston's playing
exactly,
right back.
Brian, same thing, bro.
Everyone else
this is like a war zone, bro, and you're sitting there with a beer and chilling and presenting this lifestyle. Like, everyone's got the same lifestyle. We're all just people the world over. We're all just the same.
We're all just surviving, dude. We're all, you know.
Yeah, man, we're just living and working. You know,
Ibrox, Ireland, we're all doing the same thing. We're all Celtic fans, madly in love with Celtic, having fun, here for the victories, the love, the joy, the disappointment, whatever comes. And thank you all in chat for being here with us, right? If you can subscribe, like, and share, make sure people know about this channel, because this is a worldwide view of Glasgow Celtic. This isn't just like Glasgow's view of Celtic. This is South Korea's view. This is Malaysia's view. This is Kuala Lumpur's view. You know, this is Ireland's view. This is worldwide. Perth, Australia, Melbourne, Australia. It's all over the world. And wherever you are in the world, right, feel free to send us a message and get involved. Come in here. We'll get you on the show. We'll talk to you. We'll talk about your CSC. We'll highlight it. We'll make it grow. We'll help you grow. We'll bring attention to you. Wherever you are in the world, we want as many Celtic fans together as we can possibly unite. That's what this channel's all about.
Can I just...
Absolutely.
Can I just talk to Big Rab a couple of seconds, mate? Look, I have 2 autistic children. I have 4 children in total, but I have 2 autistic children. One, the highest form of non-verbal autism and so on. But I'm quite privileged. I sit in a position where I can influence and I can talk to people of influence. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do whatever I can. I'm not going to make a big scene about it. I'm not going to.
Yes.
But Rab, you know, where do our autistic kids go when we're not around in 80 years' time? I want to create financial funds. I want to create investment funds. I live in finance. I know how to do these things. And I will bring awareness in my way. I'll start to create funds of investment for purely autistic children so that when you as a parent, let's take the worry away.
Listen, David, and where you are in Kuala Lumpur, bro, what is the structure there for any sort of autistic children or anything? It's got to be non-existent, bro.
Huge. It's huge.
Is it huge? Are they well supporting?
Huge.
They always say, right, they always say, bro, society will be judged by how it looks after its weakest members.
It's
yeah, man.
And it's
you know what I mean, Dano? So you
that's the main reason I don't live in America, man.
Yeah,
that's the main reason I don't live in America. It is a fucking nightmare over there. Everybody everybody's just every man for himself unless they bail shit.
And Malaysia,
that shit.
I'll be 1 second, right, guys? I'll be back.
Yeah.
So
the idea that Malaysia, Vietnam, Singapore, whatever, don't have facility, this is a nonsense. Quite frankly, You guys in the UK are way behind us. You're just way behind us. You're not treating it seriously. You're not treating the increase in autism seriously.
Totally.
You're not addressing the issue. Now, the issue hasn't been defined, but it's clearly coming up frequently and more frequently. Now, I'm an individual guy who will take care of his family, but I don't want to do just that. Mm-hmm. I want to do it for others as well. I want everybody else to benefit from whatever research, whatever fundamental stuff. But the idea that Malaysia doesn't know about autism, it's just stupid. I mean, sorry, it's just silly. We're way ahead of you in the UK. You don't do it anywhere near enough. You don't trust, you don't acknowledge it, you're not dealing with it, and you're not doing anything on diet, you're not doing anything on supplements, you're not doing anything on exercise. I mean, you're not doing anything.
No, I mean, yeah, it's. I mean, in the States, it's almost the same experience. Like anything that's specialized or something that needs special attention, it doesn't exist, man, unless you have the funds for it. Unless you're loaded.
Well,
like
if
it's
you're
not
in America,
but I mean, in America, like it's basically like unless you've got a bunch of money. But in the UK, it's just like, oh, you have a specialized kind of, you need this, or you need something that's in a certain category, and then you're just waiting for months or whatever goes on. But in the States, it's just like, you don't have the money for this, mental health, or
so you're not doing fun.
You're just sitting
funds.
around waiting
you're
to
not
die,
doing
man.
General pensions, you're not doing anything. You're just
People in the States. People in the States look at me like I'm from outer space, like living in Korea, and I'm looking at them like, why isn't the country burning down in revolution? Like, I really don't understand how everybody's just
because you look after each other. You literally look after each other.
In the States? In the States? No, nobody does.
No, not in the
does.
States. I mean, in South Korea.
If you
go to Japan, you go to Japan, the kids literally walk themselves to school.
Yeah. No, dude, little kids in Japan and Korea, they walk home from school like sometimes after 10 p.m. There's no problem with that. And it's but I mean, as far as healthcare goes, it's like, people are like covering this kind of specialized stuff over here and in the States or the UK or whatever, where whatever.
JC. Do you think Elon Musk is autistic? I think he is.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is.
And I think he's championing the world.
He may have several things. I'm not sure it's autism. I'm not sure if it's ADHD. And I'm not quite
something's going on.
Yeah.
Sure.
But clearly he's someone with higher powers, many higher powers that form themselves into his capability. I wouldn't work for him. I couldn't work for him.
David, where we are in the world, I'm hoping, and Bobby Kennedy also, which I don't think he will get in, but the more people like Elon Musk and Bobby Kennedy, independent thinkers, the better. We need them. We have to have
them. But not look. I'm sorry, Brian. As an American, do not call him Bobby Kennedy.
Okay, Robert Kennedy.
No, whatever. Robert Kennedy Jr. Don't call him Bobby Kennedy. That's
okay. That's. I tell you what. Let's not mention it.
I understand that because
dude. I mean, Bobby Kennedy Jr., whatever you want to call him, that guy is a charlatan and a piece of shit. Like, don't get it twisted. That guy doesn't deserve
I'm
the
not going
spotlight he
overly
has.
political. I'm politically fucking.
I am too, but man, there are certain personalities that like it's not worthy of tolerating.
Well, I'll declare
You're sitting there calling him Bobby Kennedy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't call him
like that's his dad. That's his dad. That's a worthy person. That's a worthy person, and Bobby Kennedy Jr. is a piece of shit.
I was being lazy. I'm just
correcting the records. Like Brian, I respect you to no end. We're all part of the family.
I'm open.
Here on the show.
There he is, Mickey.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Just want to say hello from Rome to everybody. Here, Gav and Dano.
Why you here, Gav?
Everybody else.
Yes.
Nice to see you all.
There it is.
Well, Mick.
God bless.
John, how you doing, brother?
I can't hear what you're saying, so just want to say hello. Bye.
Where's Paul?
Where are you?
Paul there,
in Rome. Are you in Rome?
Arrivederci, Roma.
No, there's your answer.
Yes. Gav, honestly, I think for those who are with us still, thank you for still being with us. We're all talking this through and we've wandered onto too many subjects. But Gav, is there any chance you could put the Killian video on? If you want everybody to cry, that's the one. And why?
Why do we have to cry right now?
Just put the Killian video on. I love the Killian video. It's just
I was about to go to bed. I wanted to show this tackle a bit first.
Okay, do that. Right, hold on. I'm going to put myself in mute and go with this.
I don't.
Look, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that is he's just going in full
What is wrong with that? And he gets the ball.
No, he doesn't. From the other angle. No. Greg Taylor gets the ball first. Greg Taylor gets the ball first on that challenge. I don't know. You didn't see it from another angle. Greg Taylor gets the ball first on that challenge. Period. It's definitely. I don't think it's yellow card worthy. I think it was harsh. It was harsh, but Greg Taylor gets that ball first. That's it.
He does not.
Yes, he does. From that angle, yeah, maybe it looks like it. He definitely gets it from the other angle.
Is David upset that I didn't follow his instructions and go and find a video and play it? I'm about to go to bed.
Oh.
Kaiser, you're quiet. Kaiser, we can't hear you.
Gav, just go and find that video.
Kaiser, you're sucking on Rogers' big cigar, huh?
You can't put your hand in the way. It's just your face.
No, just take it in. Just take it in.
I'm going to leave you to it. Dano, you're in charge anyway.
Dano's in charge.
No.
You're in charge anyway, Dano.
What is...
Listen, Gav, I'm sorry
Are
for
you sure about that?
Into madness. Talking about my son and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Don't apologize. All good. All good.
To talk about their sons and stuff as well. I'm glad people
joined it. Man, that was
thank you for being real legends.
On a different note, I'll tell you something that happened tonight with me.
I'm sorry, I muted myself as well. Yeah,
is that it's what month are we in now? May, and my son, he mentioned at dinner, he was like, "What's the Easter bunny supposed to be anyway?" And I said, "Oh, the Easter bunny. You know when you do egg hunts, the Easter bunny's supposedly the one that drops them." And he's like, "All right, but it's not real." He's like, "No, it's not real." Well, who believes it? Just little kids. And then he's like, "Tell me seriously, is Santa real?"
How old is your son?
He's 9. So
that's too old. That's too old.
I know. He knows rightly. He knew rightly. He knew it last Christmas, but he he sort of played along because there was too much to lose if he, came out with it. So he waited until May.
Yeah,
and
that
now
was
he's
my
saying,
that was my 7th Christmas. Like I had this moment with my dad, and my dad's looking at me like,
yeah.
it's like,
So he's like, look,
okay.
tell me seriously, because I said, why are you having doubts? Tell me your reasoning. He's like, how does one guy, fly through the sky with reindeers and visit everyone in the world?
Have you seen
Come on.
Maeda run?
Is he not?
Have you
exactly.
seen Maeda run?
Santa is Dyson Maeda. Obviously, everyone knows that.
Santa's Dyson Maeda. Everyone knows that he runs up and down chimneys all night long.
Come on, man.
Some of you get the wrong present because his distribution isn't very good.
Correct.
Okay? But everyone gets something. Everyone gets
something. Everybody at the end of the day gets.
Dyson Maeda is Father Christmas. I don't care who says what. And he doesn't have a reindeer and sleighs. He fucking jogs round the planet. He doesn't even sprint. He jog. And he does it in one night. And if there's anyone in the world who I think could actually do that, it would be Dyson Maeda, by the way.
So, Gav,
running Gav like
what else were you trying to say?
Mr. Magica? No, okay.
No, it was a nice moment. So I was like, okay, you've worked it out,
Yeah.
It's
good. It's good.
I mean, there was kids in school telling him that for ages, and
did they look at you, Gav, and finally realise who Santa
and
was?
Where are you actually on it, Gav? Where are you on it?
On the Santa issue?
Yeah, you. Have you figured
it? I'm reasonably confident I've worked it out. Yeah.
Santa view. Santa view. Gav worked it out.
Yeah, I'm not
Where
sure.
are you
Gav
on
does.
the Santa issue, Gav?
Yeah, Gav. Gav, on a scale of 1 to 10 on the Santa issue, where are you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Are you like a 9.5 Santa?
We're talking about the issue of our time, Gav.
I tell you what, though, being Santa is a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I've done that.
Being
I've done
Santa
that
is as much fun as when you believed in Santa.
Gav, I'm going to actually...
Being Santa is good. In front of a bunch of kids who believe in Santa, I've done that a couple times. It's amazing.
Yeah, being Santa's amazing, bro.
Incredible.
I had the best Santa moment ever in 2000.
You are the Santa's guy on this podcast, man.
Yeah, it's a deal.
2000.
David is Santa.
2000
is Santa, man.
I think even maybe only
the glasses.
I mean, look at him. I mean, he's even seasonal the glasses. Yeah, I mean,
even if I don't or not. But I was actually on live TV, the Santa for Malaysian television when I went out to Najib. Now, only Gav will probably know who Najib is.
Yeah,
Najib.
Like, you look it up. But I walked up and I had to do this in Penang. And I walked up with Santa and I went, ho, 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 have you two been good boys this year?
This is the former Prime Minister.
And the finance minister
who drained billions out of the country, by the way.
Yeah. Right.
Wasn't
I mean, that cat.
That's why you got cold, bro. That's why you got cold.
So I just went up and I said, ho, 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 have you been a good boy this year?
Oh, you're killing me, bro.
Fucking yes.
That's
absolutely killing me. I'm looking for pictures.
2007. No, there's pictures. There's a video online. It's absolutely, I can share that of me going up and doing that. Well, you
sounds like a Monday thing.
Well, you can't hear it. You can see me going up. But the only thing I could think of at the time was...
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so I did that to Najib.
I love that it was that impromptu. Like, that's the only thing I can think of is them. Oh. Have you been a little good boy? Ooh.
It's insanity.
Santa baby.
I'm not doing that.
I don't know. So I can see Craig Young going Santa baby in the comments. The only reason why I'm singing Santa baby.
Craig.
Put another trophy.
All right, gents, I'm gonna bow out and leave Dano to steer this ship
Take
home.
yeah.
All
right.
Yeah.
So you guys have fun.
Yeah, if you're obviously making a huge mistake, I'm just gonna say that for
254
you
people have made their way in for some
255.
reason.
Yeah.
All right.
That's amazing.
And they
All right,
told you
guys,
to-
I'm gonna go to my bed. I've got to get up and walk the dogs early tomorrow and do lots of things. So.
But what's the code? Walk the
responsibilities? What the fuck, yeah?
boy.
Hey, Gav, what's the
Things to
code?
do.
What's the code? Walk the dogs. What does that actually mean?
Yeah.
It means
Yeah.
walk the dogs.
I
Fuck
don't
my
think so, Gav.
mistresses.
Walk the dogs.
Great. He is. See you
Gav
later.
needs to take his slush puppy for a snooze right now.
Yeah, Gav.
Bye. See you, boys.
Me too,
Bye.
right? Guys, I need to go as well. I need to get my football stadium out of here.
Was it done? I think we're probably done then. If you're going, we're all going.
I would hang around, bro, but everything's getting like my dog wants out, my kids want downstairs. It's still middle of the day for me. You know what I mean? It's late night for yours, legends.
I'll just
I will
talk
jump
to
out for
Dano
5
for a bit.
minutes and then
I'll
come
talk
back
to Dano
in. Is
for a
if
bit.
that's okay?
We'll do it. No, we'll do it. We'll do it.
No, let us both just fix up our hair here in Asia.
Totally differently.
We'll be right there and everything.
I've got two choices. It goes this way or it goes.
See this bit, Dano?
I
That's
respect.
in honour of the baldy patch in Dundee's football pitch, bro. That's what won the title. That baldy patch in front of the box here in Dundee's football ground. This baldy patch here.
Yeah.
That's where Rangers lost the title, right here in this baldy patch.
Well,
I'll be back soon. If you're still on, I'll be back. Right, guys,
We'll
5 minutes.
I didn't hear most of
music.
I didn't hear most of what Kaiser said because of what David said, and David was like, "Oh, if it goes this way or if it goes that way," and I'm like, "Man, I've never been able to control my hair in my entire fucking life." So, I mean, I'm just lost. David, man,
brother.
is this it? This is gonna be it for a while.
Yeah. We're going to talk. Actually, you know what? I want to actually send you my top club track that ever existed, and I wanted to send you it, and I was like, I don't want to send it, and it's should have bothered. Probably fucking knows the song anyway, and it was like, shall I send it? Should I not send it? I don't know.
Just send it. Who cares? Like, I mean, what? Oh, I already know the song. Like, what? I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tell you, you're like a passe piece of shit for sending it to me. No.
You've never been that. You've never been that, right? But generally speaking, it was like for the most of the stuff I send you, you kind of more or less know.
I know it, but I mean, I like getting reminded of stuff.
Right.
It's like one of those things, like the jogging of the memory, like is always good. It's always good, dude. I mean, I wish you would send me a track you were thinking of like every day, and I would do the same. I would do the same to you. We could do
on
like.
The radio show. Are you done on the radio show? You're not doing the radio show anymore.
I'm not doing the radio show anymore. City Hall budget cuts. It was like radio station.
So you're more DJing now. You're DJing now. More DJing. More promotion.
DJing a bit, but yeah, mainly just like teaching and voice acting and stuff like that. So
for the commercial videos and stuff in Korea.
Yeah, here and there, but mainly just like on the daily, like just teaching in the afternoons,
Right, that stuff.
But
what do you enjoy most? Do you enjoy the radio? Do you enjoy the DJing, or do you enjoy what? What's your gig?
I mean, as far as like what I actually do, yeah. I mean,
doing radio, doing audio, podcasts, audio production. Yeah, that's like my main thing. I love doing that, especially and voice acting, narration. I love doing that stuff too. So that's like the main thing I try to focus on. But
why is that a thing in like South Korea? Like for all the guys who are like watching and still with us, what in South Korea like is it so different to the rest of the world?
It's not really. It's just an area of creativity that I've gotten into and like through radio. So people would contact me, they've heard the radio show, and then it's like, hey, can you do something for our UNESCO application for this or certification or whatever? And so that was pretty much how it went. So yeah, narrations, voice acting, that's kind of my main gig, like in the mornings. But also, like, I write for the Korea Times. I write about music for the Korea Times up in Seoul, even though I'm down here in Gwangju. But I try to write for local stuff.
Like, how did you get into music so deep? Like, I don't think I can send you a song you don't know already.
No, you can. You definitely can. I'm not encyclopedic like that. I'm encyclopedic like about eras and albums and things like that. But no, you're much more comprehensive, I'd say, like in your music knowledge than I am.
Oh, nowhere near as good as you. No. I absolutely know that to be a fact.
I've been DJing as far as like just like trying to get gigs and being professional about it, as far as whatever everybody's interpretation of that is, which I doubt is as positive as what I would think about it. I would say it's like since I've been, 17, 18 years old.
So just like mixing, getting people to like and understand music, or?
Yeah, I've always liked like kind of a diverse kind of drop and fade, diverse kind of approach to music, like playing jazz tracks or whatever else I'm kind of feeling at the moment, and being diverse about what I like to play. As far as that goes for an explanation, which is not good, but yeah, so that's what I did. Like it's like once I was like 16, 18, I got a pair of turntables and just started buying records, and this was like the 90s, 2000s, so it was kind of like past the initial revolution of what was going on with Summer Love and all that type of stuff, which was going on in the UK. But the 90s were an amazing era of music to be involved with music in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, I was working in record stores in Chicago and stuff like that. So
that became your. At what point did you make a decision that, like, just? So we're going to bring it up to date. We're going to go to Celtic, and we're going to bring Celtic into this. But there must have been a decision point in your life that I'm in too deep. Music is my thing. This is how I need to make my money. This is the way I make money. Like, it couldn't be for me. It couldn't be for me. There's no way I could make enough money to fund my wife, my kid. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
to
be honest, it's never been a conscious decision it's always just been like it's something that comes up and then you're doing it. Back in the States, it was never anything that was even close to full time. Like, even, whatever, working in record stores or whatever. So, like, I came over here to Korea. I just kind of kept on with, like, something having to do with radio. And people were like, okay, you've worked in the radio back in the States and you've worked in record stores, whatever. And I would DJ, it was just like a pocket change type of thing every month. I would teach English. I would teach other stuff. So that was basically how it came to be. And then here in Korea, it was the English radio station up in Seoul. I lived in Seoul for like 10 years before I lived down here in Gwangju. So the whole thing was it would just turn into like a bi-weekly thing, a monthly thing, a weekly thing where I was like a guest on whatever show was going on at the time. They liked my voice and blah, blah, blah. And then I moved down to Gwangju, not even thinking about doing radio ever again. Yeah. And then it just kind of turned into like my full-time job because I was doing the indie section on this guy's show and he just happened to leave. So.
But it's hard, like, I've been watching this guy in New Zealand who's an incredible DJ that responds to my need for trance music, everything, which most people probably don't think I like, but it was a big part of my life. But it's a similar story from most of the really best DJs. It never seems to be, I want that and I want to be famous through doing it.
Yeah.
And I want that because I need it. Nothing of that exists at all. Nothing of that. It's all, but it's like, it seems to be the same story every single time I hear it.
Give me a second.
It's almost like, give me 2 seconds as well. I'll go get a beer.
X. X. Your voice is like a DJ in Wayne's World. Hey, everybody. Ooh.
It seems to be the same story over and over again. You become really good at something that you never ever wanted to be fantastic at, but end up being.
It's just like how your life kind of naturally progresses and how what you like to do, what you want to do, might not necessarily be what you end up doing. I never really pressed to be like doing radio full time or whatever. It was just something that kind of happened, and I thought like, okay, this is kind of a good thing, and that was it. So,
but it still doesn't make for me like. Sorry, it doesn't make quite the sort of bridge, right? For me, like I could find a sort of 1950s Hong Kong song and I can send it to you and immediately you will reply to me going, oh, that particular area in Hong Kong, it's like, fuck off, brother. Seriously.
That is it's notable that you noted that, if there's not a better way to put that.
It's like, how the fuck
I'm talking I was talking about earlier about working at Dave's Records in Chicago, which is an all vinyl store. It's an amazing place. It's up in Lakeview, or I would say Lincoln Park, and it's just an amazing all vinyl store. And I worked there for a few years. It's still there. And the big thing about working there was, you just be like kind of flipping through records. And the other thing was, when I got that job, I reorganized the crawl space of that record store. And there were a bunch of 78s and 45s and all the shit down there that I was just like, I finished the job and I was grabbing records and I was like, what is this? What is this? What is this? And it was like 2 months of just listening to these obscure records that were either hit or miss or whatever. Nothing happened. But
but it still doesn't quite explain. Whenever I'll find something and I'll send it to you, and you absolutely, and this isn't you Googling, and I know it's not you Googling, because you'll give me a total richer, total background stuff. But it's not possible that anybody could have, it's kind of like a richer stuff. It's like, it's like I could give 2 or 3 examples. I would go, this one done, and you're like, yeah, but have you done? And it's like, wow, I give up.
I don't know. No, it's not like that. It's just, I do appreciate what you're saying. That's amazing. I don't have like this encyclopedic thing going on with music. I have like a big picture thing going on with music, and like I'll
more of a kind of
certain names and stuff will like pop into my head, and I'll be like, oh, I remember that track, and then it's like, okay, that's part of whatever movement or whatever's going on.
Right? Yeah, I suppose that's maybe more. I guess that's maybe more kind of like when I send you a song, or when I
because like, what album is that on? I have no fucking idea.
Oh no, I've never.
Nary a foggy.
It's just like this song. I'm just gonna go bang. This is the
But like, no, but man, one thing I get from you is these like sharp critical responses to like pieces of music, because I guess like I'll send you a tune or whatever and I'm really into it, and you're like, yeah, but it doesn't really like grab your balls, everything, and you're much more concise about that than I am. Like, to me, like, I'm like, oh, that's so good, but like you're kind of like, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. If it doesn't grab me and kind of like do stuff, I'm not.
Because to me, I'm not like that. I'm just enthusiastic,
What's anybody in the fucking comments saying?
But yeah, oy vey, how much whiskey has been consumed? Not
Pam,
that much. I started with like a third of a bottle.
What's Pam's story? And what's Pam's story? Is she
Yo, I gotta send big shouts to Pam, because Pam has been like Pam has been my Irish language whisperer.
Oh,
so I've been studying Irish for the past like 3 weeks, and I kind of hit up Pam. She sent me a message here on one of our Drinkalongs, like, do you do it, Daniel?
Kaiser's asked us to add him back in. Did you get a?
All right, I'll do that.
Request for using the now that we've done a double, we've done this.
Fuck you, Case. Fuck off.
He's back in.
What do you think? We won a double?
Just wait, bro. This is for Dano. When you said Kaiser wants added back in, and Dano was like, "Don't add him. You know what I mean? This is yours, Dano."
Who do you think added you in, you prick cocksucker?
Honestly.
Oh, sorry, Daniel, wait there. Very sorry, Daniel. I'll put that way. Just when you were talking, right? David, Daniel.
That's me. Yeah.
Although I wasn't here, I was still watching, right? First time I met Daniel, ladies and gentlemen, and I knew he was an American guy, right, in Korea, right? My initial impression was Daniel was bringing 1980s rock, like Van Halen and stadium rock, like to South Korea. You know what I mean, Daniel, in that fucking, like, good morning, Vietnam. That was Daniel, you get me, David, bro? And then I actually listened into Daniel's show, and I was actually educated to how much he tried to enlighten people to the music of South Korea and how diverse and beautiful their music is. And I just thought he was going to be like bringing that American element to South Korea, but he's way more than that. You know what I mean? He's way more diverse than that. And I love that he's bridged on that and spoke about that. And of course, the cup final, you know what I mean, legends, that's what it's all about, David, isn't it? What happened today? How did we do? How do you feel about it? A little time to digest it. You know what I mean?
I think we should talk about everything aspects of our life on this. I know, like Gav always talks about the shows as the flagship shows. We will always behave.
I think as long as Celtic means something to someone around the world, if someone wakes up in the morning or the middle of the night to watch a game and they feel in their heart that they are Celtic fans, right? They're passionate. It doesn't matter if you've ever walked through a turnstile at Paradise. It doesn't matter to me, right? You're 110% a Celtic fan. You're exactly what epitomises being a Celtic fan, striving through hardship, watching from far away. You know what I mean? That is what a Celtic world is all about. It's about connecting global fans with local feeling. That's what I like to think like I'm here for. I'm in Glasgow, right in the middle of Ibrox. I like to think I can grab my camera, run to Celtic Park and video what's going on right here and now. Or I should be up there. I should be up there videoing right now, bro, and then coming live so our fans around the world can see what it feels like to be there in the now, because they can't be there in the now just purely because geolocation. It's not because of desire or want. It's just because where they live. It's such a privilege to go to Celtic Park, to live in this area, to be in the vicinity. It's a privilege. It's not a pleasure. It's not a divine right. You know, it's a fucking privilege. You know what I mean?
Well, there's always been a thing that you and I, Kaiser, they catch up on. And I think Gavin's caught up on was the idea of getting my mate, John, to come on as the marketing industry expert.
Yes, of course.
I said for the longest time.
I'm still waiting on the upload where we could talk about all those things, commercially developing Celtic, the ticketing system, the drones, everything.
So now Gav has, like, I think, you know, you've got to give everybody their time. You don't bully, you don't harass, you don't do anything, you know, nasty.
Man, Dano's back. Look, I'm sorry, Dano, bro. I was just saying.
Just allow people their time to come to an idea. You can put an idea forward, and generally speaking, this is my industry experience. This is what I generally do in the industry. I genuinely put an idea forward. It will take 2 years on average for them to catch up. Not individuals, not personalities. Organizationally, it will take 2 years for them to come to the idea and go, this is a good idea. That's my average calculation. Good idea into a complex organization for it to come to and get together.
David, firmly, Celtic are trapped in the 1980s when a 42-year-old man who is fucking jobless and lives in Ibrox can turn around and say that Celtic should have a global platform. We should have a global wide app at £10 a month, right? We should have a fucking cruise ship parked on the Clyde with a casino, a hotel, and we all sail away with Celtic in Europe in the summer. I can say these things, right? I have this kind of vision, and I'm just some chunky guy for Ibrox, bro. I'm not a corporate director. I'm not a marketer. I'm none of these things.
Okay.
Why are we trapped in the 1980s, bro? Celtic needs to move forwards.
So, I know you don't know what I do for a job, and I don't do it on this channel. I will not link my company and what I do. Generally,
only fans.
But I'm an innovation expert. Let's just say that. I am an innovation expert.
He's an innovation expert.
But
Doug wants that pizza, Daniel. Give it X-Man a piece of that pizza.
I teach. That's the small part, because if I'm not innovating and doing stuff, then if I'm
share
teaching
the pizza.
David,
tell him to share the pizza.
I'm 100 miles away. But so let me tell you, Kaiser, that you're like one of my colleagues did his master's at MSc Paris, the Institute of Innovation. So I've got lots of colleagues, hundreds of colleagues who do this, and your ideas are absolutely spot on.
Bro, I mean, there's a million people who can think inside the box, you get me, David? It's thinking outside the box. It's not looking at the problem and thinking we have a problem. It's looking at the problem and thinking, what are the solutions? So right here and now, for me, there's only a couple of solutions for Scottish football. Either we continue as we are, and it's the decay of Scottish football with minimal prizes, minimal fucking league investment, and minimal TV deals from Sky, bartering for the scraps.
How do we turn you into someone that they will listen to? Because right now, I don't think they'll listen to.
Bro, they would never listen to me, right? Because at the end of the day, people look at me in this channel, right? Even people who come in here and look at me, they would look at me and think I'm some sort of, like, I'll be complimentary myself. They think I'm some sort of 32-year-old man. They think I'm a young Tim. They think I've not seen the dark days. They don't know that I was born in the Wine Alley, grew up in Govan, watched Rangers do 9 in a row while living in Ibrox. Not a day goes by where I think Celtic should just settle for second best. That day does not even dawn on me. There's not a day where Celtic should not be stepping on Rangers' throat and crushing them into submission.
Then reintroduce yourself as someone, regardless of that, who has wonderful ideas to what Celtic need to do. That's it. Just say it in those ways.
Right, so just saying it in that way, bro, right? Just say you were to pitch yourself in one way, right? No alliances, nothing, right? Not only could I fix Glasgow Celtic, right? I could fix Glasgow Celtic to the tune of £147 million a year via TV investment by their own private channel, like a Netflix, £10 a month for every Celtic fan around the world. Say there's 600,000 Celtic fans around the world putting £10 a month. That's £600,000 a month times 12 months all year round. That's like 72 million a year, just one club. Let's say Sevco could parallel that or match it, come close to it, right? That's another 60 odd million. Let's say every other club, the most supported per capita football teams on the globe, not Brazil, not Argentina, right here in Scotland, the most supported, people willing to pay money to see their club. Let's say we start an SFA app worldwide and we take every pound that's invested in that and we make that the prizes for the league. All of a sudden, for winning the SPFL, you're getting 148 million. You're getting 165 million. You're getting 72 million for finishing second. You're getting 56 million for finishing third. That is like competing with EPL, Sky money, and you're just making that privately through streaming and capitalising your product. Our product in Scotland is Celtic and Rangers, right? There is no Jekyll without Hyde, right? Usain Bolt would not run 100 metres in 8 seconds unless someone was right up his shite pipe, right? You're only as strong as your closest rival. So we need to realise this, and we need to engineer what we have, right? And we need to stop underselling our product. We need to stop having fucking 6 Old Firm Glasgow derbies a year. We need to stop oversaturating the market. We need to make this something that it's held in the regalia it's worth. You know what I mean? The only way I see it happening is with Celtic having either Celtic and Rangers having private TV subscriptions like Netflix, or the SPFL having one overall and upgrading the entire thing that is the SPFL, right from grassroots, right through every club. We're talking about Dundee fans paying £10 a month, Dunfermline fans, Hib fans, Hearts fans, everyone's paying it all into the one prize pool. So if your club wins it, it might be the majority of Celtic and Rangers fans' money, but your club wins it. You know, you get the 196 million.
Explain, okay, wonderful. So we have semi-professionals as Axom, the Celtic Way. We have guys who are still, so the Celtic Way is still sort of...
what I would say, bro, is see within the community of Celtic, right? We have the intelligence to create new songs. We have the intelligence to have the greatest tifos in the world. We have the intelligence to follow our own path, right? We have intelligent content creators, intelligent streamers, intelligent gamers. We have all the facilities we need to implement all these changes. Can you not just picture a Celtic channel with you go on every day, right? And this is the Celtic Way, and it's part of your Celtic TV subscription, right? It's like Netflix, and when you go on it, you've got your favourite podcasts, maybe 5 of them. You've got a back catalogue of every Celtic game that was played on that date that you're on the channel, as well as any game that you want to watch, as well as every live game. The only place you can watch any Celtic game is on this channel. It's not on Netflix. It's not on Sky. It's not on BBC. It's just on Celtic's own feed. We own the rights to us, and we determine our value. You don't tell us our value. We determine it. This is the oldest rivalry in world football.
Well, I do say...
Just saying, bro.
No, I would tell you something, Kaiser, that one of the things that I was most proud of over the last season, when I've got to know you, I've got to know Dano, we've been brought together in a Celtic world by Gav. Hail, Gav.
Yeah, Gav's very much the orchestrator, bro.
All of the guys, but the incredible content guys that have come in, given their time, everything. But, I think the most...
David, see what I would love? I would love for anyone, right? Like, see the day I approached Ange Postecoglou at the front of Ibrox, and I said to him to his face, 10-year deal, Ange, 10 million a year, 100 million buyout clause. Right, I know that's insane. Right, I know that's insane, Celtic fans, right? But see, when he went to Tottenham, on a 4-year deal for 10 million a year. I wonder who watched his eyes when that question was posed.
Well, and he's not playing, he's playing another game, and he'll do.
But you get me, David. We could have cemented. We could have cemented a history there. We could have cemented a legacy, and we decided not to. Right? We decided to go with Brendanrodgers and everything that comes with that. So I'm very excited for the change that's going to come this summer. So, you know what I mean? I see Brendan bringing in his changes this summer.
But back to the debate, right? So people told me we have 6 million supporters around the world. So I didn't think it was true. I didn't think it was true.
So what I did with that, David, was I was conservative and I divided it by 10, and I said, say Celtic have 600,000 fans who are willing to buy into a global app like Netflix, £10 a month, right? That's a conservative view of Celtic fans around the world, isn't it, Daniel?
The basis of the video that I did for the state, which is one of the most liked, was all of the CSCs around the world. So I made a video based on that. But it was actually based on a fact that came out that said there are 6 million Celtic supporters around the world. And my first point was, is there? How on earth? Who came up with that figure?
How many people are there in the world, David?
Why was that even a thing? Who came up with the idea? What was it for? So I had to dig in before I made the video about the Celtic CCs around the world.
Like, David, have you ever seen a video? Have you ever seen a video of a football stadium around the world, right? Anywhere in the world, any game. It could be the Copa Libertadores, right, bro? It could be the World Cup. It could be fucking MLS final of the Conjunction Golden Spike Cup, right? You know what I mean, Dan? It could be anything, but you see a Celtic top in the crowd, bro. Anywhere in the world, how many times have you looked to the crowd and you see a Celtic top? You see the hoops anywhere in the world.
Happens a lot.
Everywhere on holiday, we all wear it. We show it with pride. It marks us as being fans who are friendly, drinkers, have a good fun, have a good time. We don't wreck Manchester, bro. We go home and have fun. That's what I've seen largely contributed for Celtic fans today.
From a personal point of view, I need to have the data. I needed to understand whether or not this was.
I've not got the data, bro. I just compile it by eye.
No.
I've got a beautiful mind, bro. I'm like just calculating it by eye.
So I got the data, and I can confirm that it's an accurate assessment. The reason why it's an accurate assessment was that Celtic themselves commissioned those who went and did the study on the basis that they were trying to do a credit card, which they never launched and didn't do anything with. This was in 2013. So I know the data is accurate.
Yo, legends. Everyone in chat, look, thank you for being here, right? Obviously, the game's finished. The guys are just chatting. We're chatting randomly. We just try to keep it going to keep entertaining you so we can all have a drink. We're not trying to like divide any opinions or nothing. We're just, if you want to talk more about the game, stick it in chat, legends. You know what I mean? Don't target my main man David, all right? Because I'll start launching spinning heel kicks about the internet, and you don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? Don't want that to happen because I will apologise to nobody for nothing. Tell them, Daniel.
None of us will.
Daniel can do a heel kick.
Well, we're steaming it. Like well, I mean, somebody's talking about we're steaming it. Somebody's steaming and embarrassing. We're out here doing it.
I'm saying, like,
we're out here doing it. So David's whatever,
David's just talking about like what he thinks about it. It's not even about the game. That's what I tried to come in, Daniel. I was like, let's bring it back to the game. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about that second half. Let's talk about... But maybe we just shouldn't. Maybe we should digest it. You know what I mean, mate? Call it a day. Chill it. Whatever. You know what I mean?
We'll call it a day. It's all good, man. I mean, one at the end of the season, would you have ever guessed in like February that we'd won the double today? Man. Brilliant.
Yes, bro. Exactly. Zombie knives are only for zombies. Listen, legends. Look, this is all love here on this channel. Look, you guys are just turning up. We're just ordinary guys. Just normal men. Just normal men, Daniel. Just normal people, Dano.
Well,
just random men about the world giving their opinion. Like, don't down on anybody for their opinion. You
depending
know what I mean,
on your
legends?
definition of normal, you know.
We're here sharing it, and I'm very sorry, right? I'm not going to like say like let's just call it an end, Dan. I know you're in charge, bro. Let's just cancel it down. You know what I mean? And we're going to stay in, Daniel, when we're finished, and we'll talk amongst the three of us, right, bro?
We'll do our thing, and you know, obviously, you know, this has been an absolutely incredible first year here on a Celtic World. To close it out with Hampton on the Heed.
Baldy Blacks, Daniel. It's a Baldy Blacks. Callum McGregor was playing down. That's Matt O'Reilly's spot.
Big up to everybody who's been on the channel. I mean, obviously, like, it's been incredible going through this first season with you guys, and a lot more to come over the summer and especially over the season to
listen, legends. What I'm trying to say is, I don't want you to run
smash the like, right? Smash the subscribe, do it. You guys are amazing. 420, man, Pam, everybody.
Who wants in the private
so
chat?
many people. There's so many people here.
I know. Who wants in the private chat? Can bring them in the private chat. You want to come in, Craig? We'll bring you in the private chat. We're going to have a private chat when all yous are gone. See, because yous were dicks in chat, right? Because yous were dicks in chat, me, David, and Daniel are going to go and drink another 10 beers, do a bit of fucking breakdancing, and none of yous are going to get to watch it. None of yous ruined it for yourselves. That's what you get. That's what you get. Try to get wide with my man David. You ruined it for yourself. Daniel's cancelling the stream down, and we're all going to get fucking naked breakdancing and stuff. Yous are missing out.